physically present.
we are so
Yippee!
not extremely sleepy. What?
We're all so conscious and aware and
We're
alert.
so conscious and present in this moment. I sound like I'm high when I say that.
Oh, we are live. Okay.
Okay, good guys, great.
The headband has returned. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We got the squad. The squad's back together. The girlies are conscious.
We're getting the band back together.
Dude, we're
Yeah.
getting the band back together.
We're getting the band back together.
I was reading off my incredibly based Yu Narukami playlist on Spotify. Which is somehow both the best and the worst conglomeration of songs that you've ever heard in your entire life. And in here, we're gonna go talk to Strongheart, I think.
We're gonna immediately just like the energy is gonna change, man.
It's
energy
the way
is
that this
bizarre.
happens, like every time Strongheart's here, it's always like the first thing in the stream.
The
I don't
first
know why
thing
this
that
is
you
always
do.
like- It's always like when my voice is crusty and I'm super sleepy, and then it's like, oh fuck, I gotta be
Oh,
down
shit.
here again. God
Oh, sorry. Did you want to warm up?
No.
No. So literally what's happened? Mr. Winterbank is dead. Iris is in... No, Gina is in jail.
Rip.
Iris is our Pearl Fae.
I'm a weird little girl now. I always was, but I'm specifically the weird girl.
We're, Susato got summoned to go talk to Strongheart. Hi, Nav!
Hi, Nav. I love you.
I know.
I love you.
Nav, I'm your biggest
oh, thank you,
fan.
water, thank you, water.
Oh, thank God.
Finally, I'm
Inaugural-
allowed to drink.
I'm allowed to drink.
We're not allowed to drink until someone. That's the joke, by the way.
There we go. Susie! Alright.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. Am I doing Iris and Stronger?
I think you are.
Yeah.
Unless you want to return to Ren Iris.
Oh my God.
That's a...
As much as I love Ren Iris, I think the concept of doing these back to
It's
back
real
is so
funny,
funny
and
that
I
I
need
got
it.
it.
I love anytime the Great Comet comes on and you have to do all the voices while you
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's the 16th of April, the British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office. Yes. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow. That's because I'm in a very white country.
It's
Okay,
the
that's probably
oppression.
the oppression.
It's the oppression, yeah.
Do you think this place is oppressive? I think it's normal.
That would be because you're white.
That would be
That's
because I'm
because
white.
I'm a little
honey.
white
That's because
girl,
you're white,
yes.
sweetie.
How so? I'm white.
I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you?
Maybe it thinks the same about you.
Mean.
So-
Ooh.
I didn't even say anything. Why am I laughing?
He's really
He's just
excited for
that-
St.
He's
Patrick's
just that
Day.
powerful.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
It's my third favorite holiday. Pinch, pinch, are you wearing green? So, everything is clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust.
Yes. Thank you very much.
There they are. Susato-san and Lord Strongheart.
I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious.
Very good. There is nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. No doubt you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland.
Wait, what did you just say? Your return to your homeland? Susato-san!
I had to pinch her because she's not wearing green. Now she has to go back home.
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo.
Wow, you've even trained the birds. I was gone for 6 hours. And you've already trained the birds, Susato?
She has a gift.
These birds understand me.
What was that all about?
Jump scare. Ah, Mr. Naruhodo. Thank you for coming to collect your calling.
What's this
So
all
we're calling
about? Why are you talking about Miss Susato's return to her homeland? And
Don't worry about it.
and tomorrow?
Ow, my mic.
She wasn't wearing green. It's St. Patrick's Day. What do you want from me?
Tomorrow? But what about Ginny's trial?
And prom is tomorrow.
And the prom's tomorrow.
The prom's tomorrow? What the fuck did I...
The fuck is prom?
What is a prom?
What the fuck is prom?
We're doing great, we're doing great.
I'm good lord.
You mean... She's been formally charged now. Oh dear.
We'll get back to you. I need to hear I need to hear Iris's little comments about everything.
Oh boy.
There's giant suits of armor still facing each other menacingly. They're just facing each other menacingly.
Menacingly.
I just can't understand why anyone would wear things like that in battle. They must be so heavy. Actually, they're not.
I'd expect you to invent some special lightweight suit if it was down to you, wouldn't you, Iris?
I think if it was me,
No.
I'd invent a world where people don't need to fight each other in the first place.
Thank you. Iris, you're a champion.
Well, what do you think? That was a model answer, wasn't it?
She's 10, Ryunosuke. 10. She's leading you around by the nose. 10 years old!
No. No.
Ew! I've always dreamed of sitting at a huge desk like that and looking important. I've always dreamed of that too.
I've always dreamed of bleh. Why don't
My
you try it
dreams are
then?
weird.
Discreetly,
I
of
feel-
course.
All right, I will. Tell me how I look. Well, Runo, what do you think?
A little too discreet. I can't even see you.
She's too lit.
She's too
She's
little.
too small.
She's too little.
Oh my goodness! Just look at all these books.
Yes, there are books about the judicial systems of all different Western nations.
Even for someone like me, it would take at least 10 days to read all of these.
Just 10 days?
Oh, I was only joking, Runo. I thought it would be fun to play up my genius.
It's scarily believable with you, that's the trouble. Baby! She left.
Or was she?
Or was she?
Or what? She's like, now I'm gonna look like an asshole.
I love clocks and their mechanisms, don't you? The the way all the hundreds of pieces fit together and work as one to move the hands of a single timepiece.
Yes, I can imagine clocks are just your cup of tea.
When I was little, I used to dream of one day living inside a clock, you know?
Then you must be envious of the Lord Chief Justice having an office in a place like this, I suppose.
I'm more envious of the birds. No, not really.
Green finch and linen bird, nightingale, blackbird. How is it you
How
sing?
is it you sing?
Oh,
Well, I mean, that's a dream for when you're little. It'd be silly now.
Just called Strongheart cringe.
don't let Lord Strongheart hear you talking like that.
I know a lot about bird facts.
Bird facts.
You think I don't know bird facts?
Nobody wants your birds, Lord Strongheart.
Nobody wants your birds.
Everyone wants my birds.
All right, let's. Mr. Zato, what's this all about?
Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruto.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here can continue just as it has.
That's not what I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving?
My father, he's fallen ill.
Oh no!
Professor Mikotoba?
Relapse.
Come
Okay, I
on,
think-
man.
Sorry. Sorry, he's dying. Sorry.
Well, to be
Sorry,
fair,
this-
death hasn't stopped us
Excuse me.
before.
That certainly will not stop me with this game.
God,
Anyway,
I hope not.
I think I was him with the last time, but we also
The
didn't
last,
have
yeah, last
Ren.
time we had to talk to him was when it was just the two of us. So.
Yeah, I was just like, we didn't have Ren and we didn't have MJ, and I was like, I'm thinking ahead, and Ren and MJ know.
Yeah.
And I feel like Ren being this guy would be a good idea.
I think that might be a good idea.
I get to be Papa.
Yay!
Father, will I live to see the turning of the leaves?
He's just gonna get not a British accent.
Yeah.
If I may,
Yeah, sorry?
you must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Eugene. Yep. I started choking the second.
Oh god, Professor Mikotoba, it's worse than we thought.
My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
We're doing great, guys. Sorry, it's a very serious moment, guys.
We received it. It's never a serious moment when he's on screen, Jesus Christ. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news.
10 days ago, father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown.
Susato, your father collapsed.
Sorry, I just got that.
Sorry, this is serious. Sorry.
And it seems he grows weaker day by day.
I don't believe it.
As you are aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days.
I'm intimately familiar, thank you.
I thought it would be prudent to hasten Miss Susato's departure as much as possible.
Yes. Absolutely.
I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning.
I can't believe this is happening. Girl, I'm fucked without you. What the fuck?
Great.
The brain cell is leaving.
No!
Goodbye.
So,
Gina has been charged. She'll have to appear in court.
Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the date of the trial has already been set for tomorrow.
No, not even 24 hours later.
Gina? Ah, the Lestrade girl in the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. At least she was wearing green. In not too conspicuous case, the pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in a panic. No, the yard is overstretched as it is, without wasting time on these open and shut cases.
It's not wasting time. Ginny would never do something like that.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, yes, Lord Strongheart?
In deference of your fine services to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence.
Insolent boy, this brave young
Damn it,
suitor.
why does it keep coming back to the fucking phantom?
My favorite musical.
Oh no.
I love Andrew Lloyd
so
Webber.
much, actually.
That tracks.
That tracks.
It really does.
He lives in the basement, I live in a tower.
Sing my
Do you-
angel of
do you-
music.
Sing!
Do you see these,
He loves
Oh my
Bad
God.
Cinderella.
Oh no.
Bad Cinderella.
I'm thinking of installing a chandelier in the corner for no reason.
I've got all these candelabras in the back as a reference to the original
closest I
Broadway
could get.
production.
These suits of armor, the closest I could get to a creepy ass doll of a bride. What are you sniffing?
Why does Strongheart have the worst lore? This keeps happening.
What are you sniffing?
We can't have a serious character ever because it's just funny to bully them.
Yeah.
I'm liking him more and more.
It's great. It's great.
Sniffing!
Oh God.
She's sniffing.
I want his favorite musical to be Love Never Dies, actually. I
That's
want that to
really
be true.
funny.
I want him to have terrible taste.
I loved the long number about the sex scene. That one was
I
so
forgot.
Beneath a moonless sky,
Beautiful
my
and
favorite
Beneath the
song.
moonless
Beneath
sky.
the moonless sky.
I
You know
have-
what? Is this a
I
safe
have-
space?
Yeah, this is a safe space because I'm about to say something too.
I actually kind of like I watched the good Australian production
Yeah.
that was on YouTube for a little bit a few years ago. I actually did really like Beneath the Moonless Sky, I'll be real.
The
I
music
like
is good. I like the music.
I don't like a lot of it. Can we agree Devil Take the Hindmost fucks?
Devil take
It does. No, Devil Take the. It does fuck. It does. does.
I have Once Upon Another Time on a Great Ace Attorney playlist, and anytime it comes up, I'm like, wow, I can't believe that this standalone song got released. I wonder what story it could possibly be about, guys.
Some of the music is individually fun if you
Yeah, it's
forget
great.
everything about the context that it's in.
Yeah, Devil Take the Hindmost good. Devil Take the Hindmost Quartet good.
Yeah.
Oh
Don't-
god.
Don't Love Never Dies. The song actually is good.
I
You
was
just have to
gonna
pretend it's
say,
not
I
from
do-
that musical.
I do enjoy the titular song,
It is,
but
I do like that song.
it's pretty. The show is a show.
Strongheart likes it for the plot.
Strongheart likes
I
it for the
love
plot. I
the
believe
plot.
it. I love the direction they went with every time. That made perfect sense. Sorry.
Give me the gun, Meg.
Gun Meg.
My favorite
Meg with gun.
lyrical,
Okay, Meg with gun is like a cool visual. Like
My
that. That is
favorite-
the like. Fuck yeah, give her a
my
gun.
favorite lyrical moment in musical theater history. Give me the pain and the hurt and the gun, Meg.
And the gun.
And the gun.
Meg. Anyway,
Fuck. Do we have to rewatch Love Never Dies? 'Cause,
I
like,
know.
I know. We know.
Oh my god.
Can I
No.
make a
No one
confession?
has to do that.
What?
Yeah.
Ren, if you say this, if
Ren.
you say what I think you're gonna say, you're gonna pay
Ren.
for it dearly.
Oh no, Ren.
I have never seen or heard a single thing from
Ren.
Love Never Dies.
Ren, now we're gonna have to watch it. Ren, what have you done?
Ren,
Guys, I want you
uh,
to guess how long
Discord
it's
server
been
movie
since,
night.
since I watched Love Never Dies. I shit you not. I think it's been 10 years exactly.
Oh my god.
10 years.
I think I watched it in 2012.
I watched it sometime in middle school for sure.
I was also in middle school and I had no context for what it was going to be. It just
Me
Was
either.
on
I just
YouTube?
had phantom brain rot.
same. And then I watched it and I was like, oh.
Yeah, a friend and I watched it and we were like, oh yeah,
That's a show right there.
that's a show.
Ren,
Right.
what have you
Ren,
done?
you've damned yourself.
I'm a little scared.
You should be.
Listen, the Australian production visually at least looks cool.
Visually, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Vocally, I think it's great.
Everything else?
It's absolutely like, what if we really polished a piece of shit?
Yeah, literally, that's it.
yeah.
Like,
It's
really
like-
polished a piece of shit.
It's like people just got handed like the stupidest fan fiction in the world, because that's what it is.
Mhm.
It is.
Um,
It
it's
is.
really
fan
bad
fiction
fanfic.
/ nag, because we know we love fan fiction here. However, ooh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
My
so bad.
second favorite musical.
Oh,
Aishi Teru. Aishi Teru.
AMJ. AMJ.
Yeah. Never.
Oh god.
We're never gonna leave this room
Susanna's
every
leaving. Susanna's leaving London.
I gotta read the line, guys. I gotta read the line. Okay. But I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave now, so I can continue to talk about musical theater that I love.
I think he was
Your
rambling that
taste is
entire-
terrible.
Yeah. This was all in character monologue. And it's
Yeah.
like,
He does occasionally just monologue and bore the shit out of people.
well, yeah. He likes musical theater. He likes the theater. He knows how to do. He knows how to pull a soliloquy out of his ass.
I don't think he's good at it.
Of course, Lord Strongheart.
Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to invade justice.
Yeah. That's how
They
it
will.
works.
The police can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. We have far more serious matters with which to contend.
Like defending Love Never Dies with our lives.
Like defending Love Never Dies. My
Ser-
favorite musical.
serious matters. Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday?
I love the Coney Island setting. It's my
Son of a
favorite part.
I went to Coney Island not like after my first
took a little
year.
trip to
it was either my
Coney
first.
Island.
It must have been my first year, like my second semester of college. My class, or my like classmates, the like 15 of us or whatever, we took a little group trip over to Coney Island, and the entire train ride over, I was just out there going, Coney Isle. Miracle on miracle, and I was like, I hate
I don't even
that-
remember
that's
that
kind of
part. That's how
cool
long it's
sounding.
been. And yeah, musically it's fine.
It's so
Wow.
cool.
Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday.
Inspector
Gregson
Gregson understands
also loves
why
Love Never
the Love Never
Dies.
Dies hype, just hates it.
It's no concern of yours, though I'm sure I need not remind you of that.
What if I made it my business, though?
No.
For fun.
For funsies.
3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. You must excuse me.
There's just one more thing, Lord Strongheart. I saw you do it. You're getting sent to the Naruhodo dimension.
Which is. What the fuck is that?
You're about to find out. Karma! It's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her.
A timely suggestion.
I get it.
Sorry?
The girl currently has no representation.
But that's not fair! Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial.
Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to afford representation with the public defender. The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and a defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right.
Why would she do that?
As a bit, a question you would do well to direct to Miss Lestrade. You'll find her at the local prison.
Yes.
Where the fuck else would she be? Duh.
Thank you.
Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you.
What?
Into the Naruhodo dimension.
day. Gina charged with murder. Susato-san about to leave. Prom is tomorrow.
And also, Sholmes is in the fucking hospital.
Sholmes is in the
Sholmes
hospital.
is
I forgot about
dead.
that. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Sholmes is not doing well.
Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Iris, we must make haste.
It's a bad day for Baker Street.
It's a really bad day.
But, Susie,
Less than 24 hours ago, we were having dinner together.
We were having a sleepover last night.
Having a
was cute.
sleepover.
you're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do?
As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can.
Thank you, Miss Susato. That's a very pensive look.
Sure, she's fine, guys.
I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I should like to wish her well before I leave.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
If I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off. I'll just have to do what I can as a lawyer.
I'll just have to do what I can as a librarian or something.
As a fucking, I don't fucking know.
As a gardener?
God damn it, I'm a lawyer, not a gardener.
Let's switch to another MJ character.
16th of April, local prison, cell 13.
It's like impossible to not talk to yourself in this game.
Real.
Hello again, Gina.
What are you lot here for now?
To have the muzzle of that grenade launcher shoved in our faces yet again, obviously.
I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition into that thing, don't I? Look! You can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you.
Bombastic side-eye.
Bombastic side eye.
Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say.
Let me cook.
Hear me out.
What?
Here. I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell.
Susato side-eye.
Farewell.
Tomorrow, I must begin my journey back home, to Japan. I fear we may never meet again.
Oh, right.
had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable.
Iris is going through it today.
Susie. Well, that ain't my business.
Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They've put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them.
Yeah, that's right. I can't. What of it?
It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you.
What? It's my fault.
Yes. So I have one final request, Gina, before our paths never cross again. Right here and now, I want to... Nope. I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be.
What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh?
You've told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your own untruths.
What about what you said before, Ginny? You said something about unforgivable lies.
You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant.
No, I can't.
Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina? I could be wrong, but is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial? The one in which Magnus McGilded was acquitted?
Ah, my camera.
Got so scared for a minute. The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about?
Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe.
Will you tell us about it now? Now that McGilded is dead and literally there's nothing we can do about it anymore.
Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The couple's got hold of me and shoved me in the witness stand.
And based on your testimony, Mr. McGilded was declared innocent.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of stuff.
I knew it.
What sort of thing did you lie about?
Why do you know what she lied about?
I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubby hole. I couldn't see a thing. And then... I heard that loud thud.
like someone fallen on the floor.
And that's when Mr. McGilda discovered you?
Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at me hands, I had the cove's blood all over 'em. I was so scared, I couldn't even speak.
You had his blood on your hands? In other words... Hold my hand. It was Gina that the witnesses on the roof deck saw through the skylight.
Then Mr. McGilded started asking you questions, I suppose. Who you were, and why you were hiding under the seat.
Yeah, he did. Only... that's not all.
What do you mean?
I mean, he threatened me.
Threatened you how?
He made me swear about what I'd seen and what I'd heard. And about what he was gonna do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he'd let me scarp it before the coppers showed up.
Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. This is so impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I love this game.
This is so impressive because, like, you know, on a first run through, runaway room, something isn't adding up,
Uh-huh.
and you don't know what it is.
It just feels bad.
Something feels wrong. And this has been long enough that you've, like, probably forgotten about it at this, because, like, everything that happened, like, in...
Whole case happened.
Yeah, like, there was a case in there that happened. This is so genius. Holy shit.
Great Ace
Ren,
Attorney
I'm
good.
sorry we've kind of confined you to jail here.
It's all good.
You sure? I feel bad.
You can take Iris.
I don't think anyone wants that.
Are you kidding?
What if I want that?
What if MJ got to experience it in real time?
Yeah.
You would deprive MJ of this?
While we're in
MJ
jail.
wants, sure, but
You said McGilded made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw.
It'd be really funny if Iris just like didn't talk again.
That would be funny.
She probably doesn't. She probably
I don't
doesn't.
remember.
please,
I don't
please, you have the
remember either.
potential to do the funniest thing ever.
But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? I don't want to talk about how the fact that literally this conversation is what made me realize pitch black comes from pitch,
Yeah,
like pitch.
like tar.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I don't know. Anyway.
Pitch on the stairs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
At least
with
I have
Mr.
some fucking class about my favorite musical.
Yes. With Mr. McGilded sitting above your head, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's true, but it was when he heard it was when I heard the thud of the cove hitting the floor. Jeez, sometimes accent hard. I let out a little scream, see? Couldn't help it.
Accent hard.
Accent hard. McGilded heard that and dragged me out by the arm. And that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer what had been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny.
A disc.
Do you mean
Yeah, that's it. The one what the D took off me at Winterbanks. the D. It's a slur.
So, the music box disc was there on the floor of the omnibus?
Not for long. McGill had spotted it straight away. He picked it up smartish and stuff and stuffed it inside his pocket.
So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago, at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder.
And the bog troller told me. I want to mutter a word of it to no one.
I'm so scared they're gonna put a flashback conversation in here and I'm gonna have to whip out the accent.
I don't remember.
I don't think they do.
Patty's Day.
Oh god, no, I didn't think about that.
St.
Oh
Patrick's
shit.
Because it was so dark under that seat in the cab. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin.
Presumably that was McGilded getting on board.
Nah, not only him.
Oh!
Because I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people.
In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim.
Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason.
In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilded claimed he slept during the carriage ride.
But whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness and I always succumb to it. One
I
line,
knew that
thanks.
was-
Let's go.
I think they bring him back a couple times during this case.
Yeah,
Alright.
they do.
I think they do, and it's always funny because everyone's like, "Oh, thank God, I don't have to do an Irish accent again." Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
happy St. Patrick's
St. Patty's Day.
And your
I'm
own
sorry,
testimony.
Ireland.
Apologies to Ireland.
Sorry,
Is there anything you want to say to Irish people everywhere? I'm sorry, Ireland.
Sorry, Ireland.
And your own testimony, Gina, supported his.
All I could hear was the Irishman snoring.
It's comical how tiny he is. Like,
I'm just a little guy.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly true.
As a Scot, we hated the Irish first. It's fair.
Neither of them was asleep. I could hear him talking the whole time, in low voices.
What? What were they talking about?
Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud.
But that still tells us something. Mr. McGilded and the victim knew each other.
So McGilded was lying, as I suspected.
I also like that makes it also. There's been 2 dialogue boxes with no Irish.
I know, every
It's
time
really funny,
it
I wanted
comes
to
to
be-
her, I laugh.
She keeps
I'm
using
actually, I'm like
too.
crossing my fingers that she doesn't fucking talk
No,
anymore.
but,
It's really fucking funny.
I enjoy that this makes it so that Ryunosuke is a good judge of character.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's always suspicious of McGilded, and now we're like, oh my god, I was right. I should have trusted my gut.
It's Good Friday!
I knew it weren't going to take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed.
Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly.
So when the cab came to a stop, McGilda told me to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The 2 cops from up top ran off to get the coppers.
Yes, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First.
Right, and after they'd gone, McGilda asked the driver to do him a favour.
What?
Do me a
Oh.
favour, like my favourite song from Carrie.
A favor?
The way I've seen Carrie, I can only tell you a single song I know from that musical.
Now then, fella.
Hands and Carrie.
What I need
I
you
love
to do
Gary.
is take this coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker. That's British. What? Now then,
Well.
fella, what I need you to do is, take this coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker.
There we go.
Sure. And for your troubles, let's see now. I'll give you 10 guineas. A nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street?
Yep, you got it. It was Winterbanks. The coachie snapped at the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. So then there was no one left in the carriage. The Gilded opened the box under the seat and let me get out of there. But not without conditions.
I see.
Hi.
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 Naruhodo. I always forget.
What were McGilded's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean.
Not telling a soul. Not for anything. About what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well.
There's more?
Yeah. This is... No.
No.
Coward.
How...
layer
Listen.
Irish on top of
Good
Cockney.
luck.
I don't even think I can do Irish. Okay. No.
It's just straight Cockney, but you're just
Just-
saying it with the Irish
You just say
spelling.
ting.
You say
This is the most important thing, he said.
perfect. I'm after sending the coachman on a little errand for me, with some small change in his hand. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all? At all?
You asked him to go pop your weasel, right?
Is that what Pop Goes the Weasel means?
No, he's popping my weasel later tonight when we get home.
Ew.
Aye, Fiend's taking me overcoat to deposit with a pawnbroker hereabouts. And I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand?
What? You want me to have the ticket?
Old man Yowie!
Oh my god.
That's right.
Rest went awfully quiet.
I was revived with the power of Old Man Yowie.
Wow.
Wow! I'll come fetch it from you later, sometime within the next 2 months. You're to hang on to it until then. Is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it.
Alright then.
And in case I might happen to be delayed at all, you're to go to the pawn shop, Winterbank, so it is, and you're to extend the loan before the 2 months is up. If you forget, the article will be forfeited and any old fiend can come along and buy it.
But I ain't got that kind of brass.
Here's £5. That should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now. If you go against me...
I get it.
Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt.
The coppers?
Aye. They'll come asking you to take the stand in court, to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What it is that you might say, and what it is that you won't.
I love this art so much.
It's so pretty.
I love the silhouettes
So
things that they did in
ominous.
this one.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they did it like that because it saves money. But it looks so
pretty.
good.
Cheers.
Perfect. After he'd gone over it all, I parked it. But as far as... got as far away from there as I could. I hid the pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark.
So McGilded planned it, and coerced Gina into giving false testimony.
Oh my god, Iris really didn't talk
Iris?
that whole time.
really
This is great, guys.
Come on, Iris, one line.
One
One line,
one
Iris.
I bet you're ready to string me up, eh?
One line, oh, one line.
I lied. In that big old courtroom, I told some corkers.
Some big, nasty ones.
The thing is, he said he would make it so we couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what he threatened me with.
Yeah!
There we go.
You remember her fucking
Good lie.
Have fun.
What a wicked man!
Beautiful, thank you.
Woo.
I hope she doesn't talk anymore.
God.
need
I
to
knew
go to
everything what went on. Oh my god, Gina's all over the everyone is all over the place today. Good lord. All right, he knew everything what went on. And no, what is that? Okay, he knew everything what went on in the back slums. Close enough. Fine, sure. He knew we had no one to look after us, and we was all just looking out for each other, getting by together.
So you mean Mr. McGilded would have?
In an heartbeat, he could have had the lot of us chased out of there if he'd wanted. And then where oh my god, and then where we have gone, eh? I'm doing great. Nowhere, that's where.
I'm under duress. I'm in fucking prison.
So, I didn't have no choice.
Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything.
But I'm for it now, eh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid.
Well, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor.
Love
A
that movie.
favor? What?
Gina, let me defend you. Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us.
Investigate what?
The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, which
It's contagious, I'm so
got
sorry.
possessed by Cosma. Sorry. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you see.
You what?
Oh.
Sorry, just grown ass man. Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
right. Sorry.
2 lines.
Hurley's having a big operation right now, Ginny.
There it is.
There you go.
Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Sholmes is gonna be alright, right?
She cares about it.
Cares about it.
That's why I want to investigate. For Mr. Sholmes' sake as much as anything.
Gina and Sholmes are an additional, like, parent and child relationship to me. I care them.
He keeps adopting children.
He keeps just so many small
Yay!
children.
Right. So, what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy. Is that it?
Where's Max when you need him? Something like that. Miss Susato?
Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here.
I don't need no one to stick up for me, though. No lawyer, nothing.
Gina, you don't have to say anything.
Poor Ginny. She seems so lonely.
3.
Gina's representation papers have been entered into the court record.
Gina, I love you. I'm sorry I kept fucking up your lines today.
Gina's so good.
Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Windibanks now.
I don't know why I keep forgetting every single time. Literally just spoke. Yes, and perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done there.
Sure thing, baby girl.
Baby.
I feel like we finally cracked Gina. We broke her. She's opened
Oh,
up to us
God.
at last. And now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now, it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating at Windibags. Although something tells me he's not going to be happy about it.
Yippee! It's the to be continued, isn't it? Yeah.
Gina, I love you.
She's wonderful.
Yippee!
Lord. Care them.
Care them!
Pair them.
Care them!
Care them.
It's the 16th of April.
What?
Stretch.
Thank you, Stretch! Holy shit, thank you, Stretch. Oh my god.
Hip a stretch.
Big stretch.
Oh, I just cracked my back so loud. Oh
Whoa,
no.
Hell yeah! Wait. Let me see if I can do this without fucking up my entire setup. Hold on. Nope, it wasn't gonna be a good one. Wait. There's a little bit of something in there. Ow. Anyway.
I'll take Iris back.
Yeah, I was about to say you should take Iris
And
back.
the baby.
It's
Yeah.
the 16th of April, 1:26 p.m. at Windibags Pawnbrokery.
Now that Gina's stuck in jail.
Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Now to thrust.
What?
I miss Kazuma. I miss him.
To
Clearly.
do what? Hey,
We're gonna what?
Ayo.
Now to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and make him choke on it.
You're doing what?
I miss my wife tails.
You missed my web tails.
I miss my partner, Susato. I miss him a lot. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please?
Oh, God. What is it now? You should go home and get some rest.
Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers.
I'm still obsessed with this random-ass dog photo.
I know, just like stock image.
I love you.
That's a
photo
stock
of
image
dog.
golden retriever.
Your ladyship. How? I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is.
I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue.
Weed tea. Weed tea.
Need tea.
Weed
Weed
tea.
tea. Weed tea.
Yeah. He's wearing green.
He's safe.
So many people wearing green.
Green. There's a lot of green in this game. Ah, lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes. Yes, I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship.
Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime then?
Do as you please.
That wasn't. Oh no, Bruno. That wasn't weed tea. That was speed tea. No.
You know where it happened. Through that door behind the counter.
Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windibank. And
White
Gina.
powder
White powder
memories.
memories.
White powder.
Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then.
Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector?
I'm It's contagious, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time. There are so many articles to go through. It's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock. There's a problem. There's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently.
That must
You
be
only
what
have,
Lord
like-
Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before.
We've only got like 2 people.
We've got 2 people in the yard!
We got 2 people and a bird. So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine.
What if I want you to step on me?
No.
I want fish and chips so bad again.
Fish and chips sounds so good every time I play this. I was at a last weekend for Anime Milwaukee. I went out with my friends for dinner to go to a place with fish and chips, and I didn't want fish and chips in that like mouth. And I was
Damn.
thinking about it, so because it was an Irish pub, and so I was like, I know they're gonna, but I want food, so I didn't get them, and now I'm back to no fish and chip. I
No.
Fish
none
and
over here.
chipless.
We'll struggle fish and chiplessly onward.
Come then, let us not waste any time.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ooh, weird girls.
Oh my god, we can click on all the shit now!
You can click on all that shit.
Oh, we're gonna be here forever.
Oh yeah.
There is a lot.
There's the article
Stock
ledger there and Mr.
dog.
Windibank's notes and...
I love stock dogs so much.
What's this? It looks as though someone left a little photographic print behind.
There they are, Scotland Yard. All of them.
All 2 of them.
My
That's all of
crime
them.
scene brings all the boys to the yard.
Hey!
All the boys from the yard.
Oh, look on the back. There's some writing.
Is that? Ooh, show us, Susie. Show us.
She's so cute.
Oh, Jesus.
That's blood.
15th of February.
Heh.
10:30 p.m. Article
Deposed. I was about to say.
Deposed.
Article deposited. 1 gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid. £1. Redemption deadline. 15th of April, 10:30.
What? Don't worry
A
about
gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think...
Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday.
and is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though.
It seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have in hand. Have to hand. I can read. It's fine. I'm all. Oh God.
But this photograph of a cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact same picture somewhere else recently.
Oh, yes, you're right. Very recently. It's the same one that Ginny gave us earlier.
Are you saying we
It's
should
the same-
look at this?
I can't read. The same. It's fine. Whatever.
Of course! I was forgetting that she gave us that print.
Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruto? Get it out.
Whip it out, Mr. Naruto! Alright! Let the cog's turn!
I'm having the kind of like speaking day that's like, you know, the Tam blooper where I just fucked up the same line over and over again. It's that. That's what's happening.
I think constantly about the Ace Attorney blooper where Gumshoe's trying to say, "Whoa, I only took my eye off her for a second," and he just goes, "I only took my eyes off. I only took." He keeps going with the same intensity.
Hold on just 1 second, Dick. It's impossible for her to... Oh, it's a pirate! Oh, fuck!
Whoa, Professor It.
Professor! Hello, Gumshoe.
Whoa, crazy! I didn't even know you wanted to shag me over
Shag
here.
me in there!
Yes, they are exactly the same.
They don't. These are different pictures.
Yeah.
Cat's looking at a different direction.
His cat's looking over there.
Well, if the one on the counter was used as a redemption ticket, perhaps the other photograph that Gina gave us has something written on the back, too.
Look at the back of this photograph.
I've got it. These 2 photographs hide an amazing secret.
A snowman! No, we all saw the snowman. A secret? What does she mean?
The cat has polydactyly. It's got little thumbs.
I wish the cat had little thumbs. It would be fun.
You must tell us, Iris, once.
Do you really, really, really want to know?
I have to know if this cat has little thumbs, like my life depends on it.
Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. Okay, Jesus. That took slightly longer than I expected. I was afraid. But first, we snoop.
Look at
The
this
police
guy.
are scouring every inch of this place by the look of it.
Oh.
Run!
Run.
Run!
Ow! Hi. Sorry, I don't know why I shouted like that.
Oh!
I was looking at pictures of buff men kissing on Twitter. All right, I'm here.
Were you looking at the Dune gif
I'm
again?
sure.
I was looking at the fucking Dune gif again.
Say this and you don't share it with me.
It's my entire Twitter feed. It's just those two bald guys
Still
kissing.
your Twitter
I'm-
feed. It was that was my
Hi,
Twitter feed
Ghostwise,
for
we're
like
making
a
fun of
day.
Ren.
the new one especially where it like freezes when he turns to the camera.
What the hell is happening on your time? I know what the hell is happening on your timeline yet.
Is it the one that? Yeah, hold on. Let me look at this.
Oh my god, I can't
What am I
stop
looking
thinking about it.
That's what this Bobby
is it
has
so
been doing. That's what this Bobby has been doing instead of
Bobby
There's
has
other
been
photographs on
Sorry,
looking
I
at this too.
sorry, I was looking at old man Yowie on Twitter.
Officer, why are you looking at that stereoscope so intently?
No reason.
Don't worry about it.
Don't look at it.
Victorian Twitter.
Victorian Twitter. Oh, am I the Bobby?
Yes,
that
that's
what-
what
Yeah,
we're
that's
implying.
fine,
We're not
that's
just
fine,
we're not
yeah.
calling
I
you
just-
out for
we're
looking
not
at the
yelling
old man
at
Yowie on
you.
Twitter.
I just thought you were saying hi. All right.
That was one time. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
We're doing really good today, guys. Like we're on a happy St. Patrick's
Happy St.
Day.
Patty's Day. I'm sober.
We're
We're
all
all
sober.
And-
We're sober.
The witnesses.
The witness is
Ren.
Ren.
I can't believe that worked twice. I love you. Okay.
So- Instructions from the yard are to examine every article in the shop and every ledger and book of accounts.
Yeah, you sure are examining those articles.
I'm
Every
examining them
article.
very,
Thoroughly.
very thoroughly.
But that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely.
It's not work when you love what you do. We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours.
You've been what?
You heard me. We're sifting through it all in shifts at least, but still. We'll be working through the night, that's for sure. and even then, we'll barely have scratched the surface.
Susanna
I'm
just
in a
has like
pawn-
headphone hands.
Just a crime in a pawnbrokers. Must be every policeman's worst nightmare.
Like an I spy.
It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know. A crime in a pawnbroker's.
God.
Time to lock in.
Gotta look it. We already looked at the desk. I don't want to look at it again. That ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? It must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn.
The game logo just on the ledger. The little like star thing. Or is
Yeah,
it just a weird shadow. Oh, it's the scale.
it's the scales, but
or
yeah,
not scale. Is that a scale?
yeah.
Okay,
It's a
yeah.
knife.
No.
No!
No.
It's the shadow.
Shit, you didn't
from
read
it.
that. Sorry.
Oh. It's too much to think about. Better to settle down and have a clear head if you ask me.
But clearly,
Fancy
Mr. Wind.
This book also has it.
But clearly, Mr. Windibank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care. Yeah, MJ's back.
I'm just back.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi. I am feeling better, but voice acting is a mess today. Good.
It is for everybody.
Oh yeah, I had a peanut butter sandwich.
I actually like having peanut butter before I record. It like
God.
clears stuff out. I don't know. It helps me. I like it. I don't know why.
Forces you to lock in.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know.
That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runo?
Yes,
God.
but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Oh, well, this will be a treat. Shall we have a listen? What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound?
It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks.
Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Gregsy to have a word.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard.
I'm just that powerful.
Girl boss.
Girl boss. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. These shelves are where the pawnbroker puts articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy.
Yes, it's a really strange miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example?
Iris, yes. Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know. Are you all right, Runo?
I really want that horse statue, now that I said it. Oh, it's just... well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole, but when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue.
Horse.
That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever.
Give Runo his horse statue.
He's wanting random objects.
He
and-
wants
yeah.
to horse around.
Hey, aren't you that horse from?
Hey!
There we go.
Yeah.
We're good!
It was the music had to kick in again. It may still not play on.
Oh.
It may still
Mwah.
not play in the pawnbroker because of that. But yippee.
Gina fixed it!
Dina.
Everyone say
It
you're
is Gina.
welcome. I did nothing.
Yes, it must be your way with words, Iris. You're so wonderfully persuasive. Perhaps you don't fully understand the weight your words carry. It brought back the soundtrack.
Oh my god, you're so powerful.
Really?
Yeah!
I did nothing. I can't. It feels bad even taking credit for that as a joke because I was very stressed for you.
I was
God,
mad.
if-
Did you hear my typing? I was like
I did
in
it.
the depths of Reddit.
No, I was doing the same thing. I was on like game FAQ.
I was trying to look stuff up too.
I was like, I know.
God.
No, because I was like, I know I've had this problem with like disconnecting audio and then it just like won't play. So I tried to look for that and all I could find was like, here are my critiques of the soundtrack of the game. And I was like, I don't
That's
care.
not my question! Ah! Oh!
Yay, God.
Oh!
We did it.
I mean, if anything's deserving of a hype train, it's the fucking game fixing itself. Jesus, okay. Yippee!
How everyone pitch matches.
I have to.
We are so back!
It's so specific. We are so
We're so
back.
fucking
We're so fucking back.
We're so fucking
So
back.
true. Who's out
So
here
true.
critiquing the soundtrack?
It's good fucking game, bro.
I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well.
I think actually the title of the forum post that I saw was actually there's nothing wrong with the soundtrack.
There is nothing wrong.
I'm like, yeah.
I don't like that my light. Stop flickering! Stop it!
The
Here we
problem
are.
with the soundtrack is there isn't.
Here we are. No, I'm not confident I can get it closed again.
Oh, yes. That's a folding stereoscope. I still can't fucking speak today. Oh my god.
Really?
I'm so
This is
saying
a
that.
stereoscope. Mr. Sholmes showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that, he used a great big contraption over there.
Ah, well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. So with all sorts of pictures inside. But this little thing is a much simpler design for use at home. There are special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself.
I wonder if I could make money out of these in Japan. It would beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway.
I have no idea what that
Phoenix
line is supposed to
reference.
fucking mean. I just assume it's like I don't have shit to do until I clean my toilet, same as Phoenix does.
Ancestral toilet.
Ancestral toilet!
Do they even like have those yet?
I'm not
Wait.
sure.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think they do.
This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as if they're right in front of your eyes. Makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen. Good talk, bud.
Oh, we should talk to the guys.
The dudes.
The dudes.
This officer has been staring intently at the wall since before we came in here.
With
Looking
his
at it.
mustache.
Shh! Keep it down.
Oh, sorry.
There's a major clue just here.
On these men making out on Twitter.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Really? Then we must tell Grexy at once.
All of Scotland Yard's just really into old man Yowie.
but as soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer.
That's why they're all into the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Nice. I've cracked the code.
We did it. Stuck here. What do you mean?
I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over me shift.
To do what?
Do what?
You need
You
what?
heard me.
I thought.
I really have a tough time, the British police. Hey, cab!
Hey, Cab, that doesn't stop us investigating, though, does it?
Gregson is so mad that he's in the most famous Yowie series. He doesn't even get a Yowie.
Greg
Unless
Locke
you're
would
me.
be more popular if Gregson had a chin. I'm so serious.
You're right, and you should
Unless
say
you're
it.
me and you're reading through A Study in Scarlet and you're like, Gregson and Lestrade would be funny. No, I suppose not.
It would be.
Shrek meme
Shrek
doesn't
meme.
even get
He
a
doesn't even
Yowie.
get any Yowie.
I remember that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm
I
fairly
remember.
sure that it
And
was
they're
the
right.
calendar he was peering at.
I think I think a testament to him, like, to that shipping chart is that the popular ship early in the game is Sholmes and Van Zeeks just because. Like,
Just 'cause.
It's just funny.
Look here.
Oh yes, a bullet hole. And I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall.
Benlock is so good. So funny.
Presumably, Mr. Windibank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time.
Also, you never get, like, any information about them, so you can just imagine anything. Funny.
Oh, well,
Me and Ghostwire's friends made a very in-depth chart while playing TGAA, which we lovingly call the Lollicule.
Oh my god.
A lollicule. I have a chart for when we finish the game, Kate, that I like to call I think I call it like polyamorous spaghetti or something, because there's so many lines going everywhere because I made like the most complicated ship chart.
Good, that's how shipping charts
and I
should
can't show it to you yet, and there's just like oddly specific captions everywhere, but I have it somewhere.
Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic, though.
What am I talking about?
Sorry? Shooting stuff.
Oh, right. It's all there in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, you see. You know.
Whoa.
No, it's contagious, Julie. I'm sorry.
No, I'm always
That's the
like
thi-
this.
That's the thing I keep doing is I keep saying words that are just not even written.
They're
and
not
it's-
in the sentence.
Isn't that right, Iris?
Ah,
Ah, celebrate something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps.
I should make a terrible Van Zieks story.
Jess. What are you ingesting? No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Ingest? It's lead.
Ingest what?
Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime,
I know.
eating lead.
That's why I'm like that. He doesn't do it often. He shouldn't even do it once.
Forget that for now, Runo. Let's examine this bullet.
Never mind about that. No.
Never mind about that. No.
Never mind about that now.
What's that around the bullet hole? Is it blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar.
No, it's ketchup.
Put another X
I was gonna
on the calendar. Summer's on
didn't wanna be the one who did it.
its Very soon,
wanna be
things
the one who
get
said
worse
nothing
than knowing how it ends. And I said everything I said that night. I will come back to life.
But only
Ooh.
for
But only
you.
That was my favorite album when I was
Yes,
10.
Yeah,
Vices
listen,
and
it was
Virtues
good.
fucks. I
Vices
will
and
take no
Virtues was
criticism.
good, unfortunately.
Vices and Virtues
I
was my
do love
first.
Vices and Virtues.
You started singing for a bit, yeah.
We're all singers.
Welcome to Kingdom Joy.
I mean, these three were all literally in a musical together, and I sing. I trained
Yeah, you
for that
sing well.
Yeah, you sing well.
shit. Don't. Hey.
You just fucking did it.
You just did that. That was you.
Hey, if you use command exclamation part LEI, you might be able to. I don't know.
Oh, no, line. Oh, I'm good. Okay. I maybe.
What?
I didn't even finish. I just started laughing and you skipped forward. Help me. Hello, viewers. Help me. Aha! I may well be able to help with that.
What?
There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there,
You're
Runo? And
so
also
weird,
singing
Iris.
Panic at the Disco.
Ugh. I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris.
I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold.
Skin issue!
Skill issue. There you have it, you see. When it comes to blood, we're all different types.
Yes. What a scientific observation.
I am literally a doctor. So, you need this.
A gun! Get more of it!
A gun.
Oh no. What is that scary-looking thing?
Harley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet.
Blood is the ballistic marking of blood, you know.
The blood is like the fingerprints of the blood.
But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does.
We
What?
did
Blood
have
is
a,
the ballistic marking of the blood.
we did have a bullet through the
What?
fingerprint, whatever the fuck, in damn right. Jesus Christ. I don't remember. I feel like
There
we
was
did.
like, I swear, I think,
They did. They had ballistic markings, but not ballistic markings.
yeah, there's like a brief line about it, and then Von Karma is like, you know, this is not baby's first murder trial.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Babies.
This is not baby's first murder trial. Adults are talking. Oh! The color of the bloodstain changed.
There. Does it make sense now?
I love that chat knows the answer better than me
Than
personally.
the people who were in it and wrote it.
Yeah.
I just remembered the line because the bit was funny.
I don't remember.
I love that the only thing that I fucking remember about Act 2 is just bulletproof grass, and I wasn't even there for that.
Bulletproof
Forgot about
grass.
bulletproof grass.
grass.
I could never forget about bulletproof grass.
Bulletproof grass.
Legacy. What is a legacy?
It's planting blades
Nana.
of grass in a garden you never get to see. Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. I never lived among the angels, and only that's just fine with me.
Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see.
Yes. How wonderful.
chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change color. So, you can oh my god, I cannot speak today. What's
I was
wrong
about
with
to
me?
ask that.
So, you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at in the flash. Is that the line? It's fine. I did it! Yep, close enough.
Ugh.
Oh god. I was close enough. It's fine.
Yeah, you're good. My brother stopped by and he gave me cookies.
Oh, yay!
What
Yay.
kind of cookies?
Chalky chip.
Nice.
Chucky chip.
Excellent.
Chucky chip.
Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris.
Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Jenny would say it's blading great.
So, whose blood are we looking at then? Sorry, I got cookies.
I'm choosing to believe that Ryunosuke has just pulled out snacks from nowhere
Mhm.
and is just eating.
Well, all the chemical does is turn the blood a different color, so
Everyone, give me some of your blood real quick.
sample time. Just find someone whose blood turns the same color and you'll know who it belongs to. In a flash.
I mean, it'll tell you if they have the same blood type. It won't tell you whose blood it is. It's more like 2 flashes, really. Isn't it? If you drew blood from from Ryunosuke, he would faint.
He would.
I think she's
I know
also like
this.
not doing actual blood typing. I think what she's doing is straight up like DNA matching,
I
Ooh.
think so.
which
yeah.
like doesn't happen until the 60s or 70s, I think. Which seems
I'm choosing
wildly
to believe
late.
this because that's cool.
One
I'm
flash
just
or
built
two.
like that.
She's just built different. One flash or two.
Sorry, I thought you finished it. Sorry, I'm really bad at
Okay.
timing this out today.
One flash.
I'm so sorry.
One flash or two. This could well turn out to be a very valuable clue.
Bars.
That rhymes.
It rhymes. Oh shit,
What
it's
color
me
do you
again.
guys think your blood would turn
I
if,
don't.
if
I
it
don't
got
know.
hit? I
This
hope mine
too is
gets,
Homestuck.
like piss yellow.
I think mine's gonna be like cyan.
I was gonna say Danganronpa pink.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, now that you've said that, now
Yeah,
I'm
I
thinking
would
about
like
how
to
that
change
is
my
just
answer.
Homestuck. God damn it.
Damn.
No.
This is just Homestuck.
Do you love the color of the blood?
Do you love the color of the blood?
So we
Which
must
one?
make a note of it in the court record. Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio.
I think it's funny that this is such a like serious and stressed out investigation segment, and we are so all over the place that I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
As long as I have reagent,
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
as long as I have reagent left, sure.
I thought that implies that you can run out of reagent in this game.
You tested too many samples. She doesn't have any left. You're fucked.
Game over.
Oh, we have to go to the storeroom or something. Can we talk to you first? Yeah. Oh, Iris. Oh, this is photographic prints.
This is so great.
This is Emma Core to me.
That really is
Yeah,
Emma Core.
it is.
Quiet, please. It's
She's just like
I
me
like
for
how every
real.
time Emma has a line where she's eating, I never have food.
I was at a thing as Emma and I had a bag of chips and I was like, I don't have to put it away for pictures.
God, that sounds good.
Great.
The one we found here on Mr. Windibank's counter and the one Gina gave us before.
I feel like cosplaying Emma would be so fun. That
It's
would
so
be
fun
such
to do
a,
it.
Yeah, it'd be so fun.
You want to do it so
One day.
bad?
Ooh.
What's
One
this
day.
amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints?
My fun Emma cosplay life hack is I often just don't fucking brush that wig because I think she deserves to be a little bit of a mess.
Good.
Yeah.
She is.
Totally a character decision. Lazy.
And not,
I love her.
I just don't want to do it.
It's just me
She's
relating
just
to Emma
like
too much.
me for real. She
I think
gets
Emma
it.
falls asleep in her makeup.
Absolutely.
She absolutely
Yeah.
does.
Absolutely. Like I
Like
know
on the
game
couch,
shows
not
it-
even in her bed
Yeah.
yet. Like, yeah.
wakes up at like 1 p.m. full face of makeup still in her clothes. Like
Yes.
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 that's
yes.
Emma Scott.
Actually, that's not quite right.
Sorry, I was wrong about it.
Sorry?
Except the stuff about Emma Sky, that was completely correct. I can
Oh, yeah,
see
that
the
was
future.
true.
If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly.
They're not? No, they're not.
Have another look at them now. Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other?
I think so. It's very subtle, though.
But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints?
Well, it's because they're a set, you see.
A set?
A set.
You bet.
No, I don't.
Is that you bet? No, I
No,
didn't.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
This pair of photographs.
I need to memorize the A set fucking chant.
I know, I was
because
trying to
it'd
do
be-
one,
it'd
but
be
I
so
forgot
funny. I was like,
one.
I was trying to do the water one because I was like, I think I remember.
Wet.
It. I don't. What?
Something.
Something.
A
Wet
set.
sweat, A set.
It's sweat. Damn it.
Wet sweat, A set.
It's, I don't remember any of them. I think fears is regret. Upset.
Fears.
It's a.
Regret.
A set.
I haven't even played that game yet. I just know she is there. All right.
It's Iris.
Is Iris?
Again.
Is
I had a
meant to be
nickel and
used.
I can't say anything else.
It's meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment. That was
Stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently?
Oh, yes. That's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday.
I love doing things out of order, because then you have the protagonist sound like a fucking dipshit.
Mhm.
You see? There it is. Just over there.
Ah, yes, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch.
Yeah,
You
the
can't
horse
touch
statue.
them, Marino. That's not what I meant.
well, actually is my favorite game show. It's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions.
What?
Sholmes
Really?
Sholmes would pull the don't flinch.
He would. Sholmes would do
So would.
Sean says don't flinch. I love Aini.
that is not okay.
Yeah, I love Heidi.
God, everyone watch Game Changer. I love Game
Everyone
Changer.
watch Game Changer.
Everyone watch Kate and Red play Nirvana Initiative.
Have the worst time of our life with one of those
I
puzzles.
say as I have not finished it.
You should watch us. You should finish watching us play Aini.
I really should. In my defense, I haven't finished it, and it's Ren's fault that I haven't.
Oh, because you got into Yakuza.
Yes.
Yeah, because
So mad.
Regimen.
What? Sorry, I got so fucking distracted. There were big tits on my Twitter timeline.
I
Yes,
kept listening
understandable.
about
Have a
big tits
great
on your
day.
Twitter time.
Oh.
We're calling you out because Julie hasn't finished watching us play Aini because you got her invested into Yakuza.
The good news is I'm almost caught up with Yakuza.
That is true. Julie is on
fair.
like her 7th mainline game.
I'm on.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I'm almost done with Yakuza 6, and then I only need to get through 7 Gaiden.
I believe there is a guy. Is Kazuma Kiryu or
The
something?
main guy is Kazuma as well. Yeah.
Yeah, some guy named Kiryu.
Some guy named Kazuma. or
He's in
something.
there, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played them yet.
The joke is he's the main character.
He's the main character. yeah. Me
and
when
he
guys named
also
Kazuma.
has tits.
He does have tits. His
He's
tits were in fact
also-
the tits I was looking at on my Twitter.
he also wears red and occasionally wears a red headband.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. No, I'm upset.
I gotta keep. we gotta keep going.
We can't keep talking.
Gotta keep going.
Kazuma Kitties.
Let me explain. We
tits.
cannot keep talking about tits. Do
Yes,
you
we
know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place?
Scale.
Oh, this is an excellent fucking part.
This
Yeah.
part is very fun.
No, I have no idea.
Something
wonderful.
timeline diverges on the SS Barrier where if Nicolina doesn't push Asogi, he becomes a Yakuza mob.
And that's Yakuza Ishin.
Then I'll be able to tell you.
She's over the moon, bless her. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the
Let
scene.
her.
Let me explain.
Speak.
Let me explain.
I, for one, simply have to know.
That's Persona 5, right?
Yeah, let me
I
explain.
sorry,
It's
Xander Mobus
silly.
just possesses me sometimes, and I say things. And-
Yeah.
God, the Iris voice is kind of coming
Let me
back. She's been all
explain.
over the place today. Have you ever considered Reno?
Great
Have you
start.
ever considered? Have you ever had a thought?
No. That
Okay.
was Kazuma's job. I was just there to be
Understandable.
pretty.
Are you ready for like the best Ryunosuke line ever?
Absolutely.
Truly.
Consider the humble Runo.
Consider the whole-
Consider the humble Runo. How about I see depth in the world around us?
Well, don't call Cosmo a thought. What the fuck? Well, I just open them, and it works.
I
But
open
the
them.
reason it worked is because we have two eyes.
I was
Two.
built to be a trophy husband. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I know this and I love
Open
you.
them, and
Two
it works.
eyes. Shocking.
Anyway, I love. I was something else.
If you tried closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. What you see with your left eye,
I love Bayonetta.
and what you see with your right eye.
Mouse Ec 2 Bayonetta reference.
Did they actually shift it? I did not
I don't
notice
know.
that, but if they actually
I have no
shifted
idea.
it,
Ever so
dope.
slightly different. You get a different view with each eye.
They did shift it a little bit. I'm
Oh,
pretty
that's
sure.
hot.
The position of objects seems to shift slightly.
Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see.
My brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. Yeah, you know what else it does without telling you? It blocks your nose from your field of vision.
But I can see mine. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Oh, I need to talk. That's really good. Don't call Cosmo up.
good.
Ah, I think I see.
Hi.
So the pair of... Ah, naruhodo. So the pair of photographs
Naruhodo tabun.
consists of a left eye view.
I don't think I used that phrase properly, but I tried my hardest.
You didn't, but you did your best.
And the right eye view. Is that right? I love Bayonetta.
Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick.
I
The
felt the
right
little
eye.
head pat of you tried, honey. You tried.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Hey, if you want to listen to Yuri Lowenthal talk about left and right eyes, I'll play the Bayonetta. Who's after that? That's the only two Bayonetta games.
It's
Also,
gonna
fun
be so
fact, I
real. We lost
literally-
most of that, but we heard. I heard
No.
Yuri Lowenthal, and I'm interested.
Yuri Lowenthal's in Bayonetta. Play Bayonetta 1 and 2.
Got it.
Cool.
So if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see depth in these prints.
Also, fun fact, I literally cannot do this. I cannot do this for the life of me.
Oh, the thing they're about to do?
Yep. Not at all.
Is it the finger thing?
And the kind, it's kind of
Look
the
at
finger hot
there.
dog thing,
All right.
but wrong.
Yes, Reno. You're beginning to understand. Good job.
And yay! And a stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that.
Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain,
As long as you
And
use
a
both
partridge
hands,
in a pear
both feet,
tree.
and both nipples, you can do it.
you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all.
You can? Really? He's so dumb. I love him. Oh my god.
So dumb.
I get it.
He's so head empty, and I love him for it.
So hot empty
He was
and
built
not
to be a
paying
he was
attention.
built to be a trophy husband.
He was.
Forced to become a lawyer.
Forced to be born,
Let's
to,
try
born
it.
to be a trophy husband, forced to lawyer.
Real good.
Let's see if you can view this power of prints without the help of a stereoscope.
Oh, yes. I'm dying to have a go.
Susato-san really loves this kind of thing.
You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that?
Cross my eyes? I think I can.
Watch me and see if you can copy.
Oh, good lord.
Make your eyes do this.
Silly mode.
Did I hit the wrong
Silly
button?
mode.
There we go.
Silly mode!
Yippee. All right, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruto? They're so cute. There! How's that?
Oh my god. Hold on. She's thinking. Give her a second. I'm trying to grab screenshots. There we go. Perfect.
Wonderful. Now it's your turn. Oh my god, what happened?
Almost went to Uwu World.
I went to Uwu for a second. Wonderful. Now it's your turn, Runo.
Sure.
The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time.
Don't. Motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
I'm immune. I'm immune.
For now.
For now.
I literally accidentally summoned it.
Not exactly an easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed.
All right. That's enough practice. Now let's try it working at the prints.
Extra silly mode.
Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes. You should see two overlapping images like this. You try it now, Wuno.
I'm just gonna have to give it a try, I suppose.
Did the point split into two images for you? Now, the next step is to put the pair of points side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. The points should slowly merge together into they form a new single image in the center.
Oh, whoa, yes! Mr. Naruto, it works! I can see it in the middle now. It looks so real. Oh, I could look at it all day.
I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt.
Your turn, Wuno.
This is so fucking silly.
Pretend you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle.
Like, this is it?
There! You managed it! So now you know how stereoscopic images work.
I can make my eyes go the other way. I can't make them cross. I can make them drift.
Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary.
I can cross my eyes, but I cannot get the two images to.
I can do
not
both,
even-
but some are harder than.
I can shake my eyes. That's what I can do.
So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Wuno?
They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly.
No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky.
Oh, whoa! I recognize that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we?
I've heard of
I
that
will-
before.
If I remember correctly, you plus this little mob here.
Ah!
Okay,
And
looks like a ah.
Ah! Then set the pair of photographs in the stand at the back and...
It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now.
Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment.
Popular.
Popular. You're gonna be
Gonna be
popular.
Ooh.
Oh, we got history.
Popular.
History. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently.
But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them.
But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case.
Stereoscopic pictures. Never even heard of them until yesterday. You've certainly learned a lot about them. But I wonder if it's knowledge I'll never actually need. Yeah, you will during the trial, probably. The second white cat photograph correct with. Which reminds me. There's a dead man back there, and it's been like an hour. The back of his photograph was used to white out the pump worker's ticket that Gina bought here yesterday. And the other photograph came from the pocket of McGilda's overcoat.
We need to examine everything thoroughly. Don't forget.
Look at your fucking court record. Examine it, dipshit. Which one is this? This was the one that we got. So if we go like, if we go like, look on the back of this point here. There's some wind on it.
Oh, it's me. 13th February, 9 p.m. Article deposited. 1 small box. Loan amount paid. 10 shillings. Redemption deadline. 13th of April, 9 p.m.
So this photographic point is a redemption ticket?
For an article that was deposited 2 days prior to the incident on the omnibus. It was
Yes, small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it?
Perhaps it contains some valuable mementos?
Mementos? Like Persona 5?
I can't help wondering if maybe that's the people's distorted desires.
The mitochondria is like the powerhouse of everyone's minds.
Could the mitochondria be the powerhouse of everyone's... No. Could mementos be the
Be the powerhouse of everyone's
of
minds.
distorted desires? Presumably, Mr. McGilded never redeemed the article in question, since he still had the ticket. So isn't it possible that the box is still present somewhere inside the shop?
Ah! Yes! If it's something McGilda deposited, we need to investigate. Fuck yeah! I love that this is still the description. I feel as though I have another point just like this one. Like, dumb bitch. Alright. We should probably go into the back room, shall we?
The back rooms.
The back rooms?
The back rooms.
I hate all of you. Like a lot.
I love you, Kate. No hetero.
Are we gonna keep the ooh when looking at the murder scene?
Oh, please.
We'll stop it when we get to like inside.
Might as well.
Behind that door is another door. Is the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Grexy said.
Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through a little window in the door. Uh-oh, Piscabio.
What?
Oopsie daisy.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Mr. Windbank, face down on the floor, ass up with Gina beside him.
I was gonna say that.
Ghost Twig time.
Go twig time. Whoa, Waggy.
As the accused legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruto. You must make a thorough investigation.
Yes, of course. And we will. Behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime. Let's fucking go!
Don't worry. If there are clues in there, I'll find them.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go.
GNO, ooh, let's go. GNO, let's go. GNO, let's go! It's a girls' night.
What?
Does anyone else remember old Miley Cyrus?
I remember that song.
Yeah.
I don't remember that song.
Really?
I listened to a lot of Miley Cyrus. I just don't remember that one.
16th of April, Winterbank Storeroom. That's a big ass gun, Jesus. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely.
Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Winterbank's life was taken in this very room only last night.
I am suddenly not having a good time.
Oh.
I'm very uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today.
There's a later case where there's a point where Susato and Ryunosuke were just like, can we go home and stop by a bakery right now?
Aww!
I
Wait,
think they
Inspector!
should do that. No. What is it now, Sunshine?
You took one look at me and tried to run away.
You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped-up little defense lawyer, do you? Do you? Well... I've never seen your ladyship looking like that before, was the thing. Didn't know what to say to her.
So you weren't running away from me. You were running away from a 10-year-old.
He's scared of her. I have to do Susato and Gregson now, this is gonna be great.
Do you want Ren to take over for Gregson for a sec?
Sure, if you want. If
Ren!
not, I can do a very funny...
Yeah,
I can do
Do
something
you want to
very
be
funny
Gregson
with
for
the
a
accent.
bit?
sure.
Great.
If Julie is okay
Greg,
with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Son. Grenson.
Gregson.
I'm afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector.
Eh?
I feel like I chose a very good time to switch this out.
Yeah.
Ahem. Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you?
He's terrible. He's trying so hard. I love Gregson so much. I promise, guys.
I don't think that went very well.
Why?
Oh, God.
Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine, and I told you not to get under my feet.
Why?
Why?
The despair.
Despair!
He's not an empath.
And we
He is
have
not an empath.
investigating to do ourselves.
Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say.
Why?
Oh, Hurley.
And to inquire into how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going.
God.
But first,
God.
Why?
Why?
look at all these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them.
Stuffed.
I was gonna say the exact same thing, but I couldn't segue
Rexy!
into it.
Just go for it. It's fine.
I can't believe how many there are.
Bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings. Look.
Pieces of different people's lives quietly gathering dust in here together.
I'm reaching here. Do you think the bicycle is for a solitary cyclist and the paintings are for the fatal problem?
Oh.
I
Oh. I hope so.
hope so.
There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Or at least there would be, if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policemen shuffling around.
I'm gonna make not much I can do about that, sunshine.
Me too, Gregson.
We gotta everyone's gotta commit to ordering fish and chips at some point. And
Yeah.
just eating it on screen.
I literally have. I
Yeah.
got fish fillets in my
God.
freezer right now because I kept thinking about this game.
They sound really good, and then I never have them with me, and I'm like, man, I want fish and chip like every time we play this.
I
game.
used to get like so many like frozen fish fillets in college, and then I would
No.
constantly eat those while I played this game.
My
I love
I used to live within walking distance of a grocery store during college, which was incredible.
Oh, that
and they
sounds
had like not fish fillets, but like they had like little packets of like steam things of like you literally just toss. It's like fish and some
Oh,
vegetables.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I
Yep.
know.
Those are so
I
good.
know those are the
Miss
best.
those.
Out of all the articles in this storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked. What is it, Iris?
That's the box file that my manuscript was being kept in.
Oh,
Hi, Sholmes music. Iris's
Yeah.
unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Everybody go read the Hound of the Baskervilles.
We'll get there. Surely that's not what all this...
Sorry, I actually get to do this.
Redemption arc!
Yeah.
Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it
I love when dogs. I love when the Scooby-Doo dog.
without telling you.
Brief redemption!
we must check inside the box at once.
Yes. Look at them.
Look at
Look
them.
at them!
Oh, this is- ah.
It was there. Iris's story was there.
Really? It was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris?
Yes.
I'm physically fighting the urge
I
to go
mean-
read the entire thing.
Of course I believed Harley when he'd said he deposited it here, but still. It's a relief to actually see it.
Really? Because that's not a very well hidden frown.
Oh.
Baby.
Iris's manuscript has been entered into the court record.
I always wonder because you never get to read it. I always wonder if it's exactly the same as like
So
Real life.
curious.
Hound of the Baskervilles or not.
How did she adapt it? What did
I'm
she
so
change?
curious. Because the intro to
Why'd you
this
call it
case,
Hound? It's a very
the intro
specific
to
word,
this
archaic.
case was like the beginning of, not the beginning, was the end of like the Hound of the Baskervilles, but just like slightly paraphrased. And I
This-
don't know if that's because of copyright or not.
Probably.
This is a revolver. Real one.
I wonder if somebody like really smart and like good at literature could like find out if the Japanese version has like an official, like if it's based on an official translation of the Hound of the Baskervilles or something. I don't know.
And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windibank's life.
Rinosuke, what have you not learned anything about picking up random guns by a dead person?
Picking up me.
Stop picking up the fucking
It's
guns.
fine. We don't have fingerprinting.
What's the matter, Susie? You and Runo look like you're about to faint.
Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh.
Rinosuke's
Oh,
like,
in the
I saw one right
metal?
next to your dead.
What? What are you
nothing.
saying, Runo?
And I've
What are you saying?
had issues with guns in the past. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windibank with us yesterday, didn't we? He said this time he's really gonna do it.
Oh,
This time I'm really going to do it. That was not his voice.
can be.
That was someone else's voice.
That was God. That was
He-
God speaking.
He
through you
overtook.
like a
Thank
conduit.
He,
you,
he
God.
spoke through me.
Must be the same gun. From last
Santos
night.
Lorbo's
Lorbo's
heart.
partner.
Partner.
And I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here.
Spy hole.
That was the same gun I saw.
you to a nunnery.
Jean's
Get
head.
thee to a nunnery.
Susie, you have Florbos other than Mr. Sholmes? Of course I
Yeah,
do.
of course I do. Sherlock Holmes.
Who's that?
I'm panicking. I panicked.
She's just like me for
Sherlock
real.
Holmes versus Arsene. Nope, Larson Lupin.
Larson Ophon.
That was really bad. I don't know how I haven't made that joke before.
Larson Ophon's really good.
Yep.
Larson Ophon is a guy who steals bread. That's
Yeah.
that's Jean Valjean is what you've made.
I
Larson
stole
Ophon.
the bread.
Hey, I know we're all theater kids here, but we have made so many
So
musical
many.
references
So
today,
many.
and why?
So bad. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's in the water today.
Someone's in the water.
Yeah.
Mr. Windibank told us that he'd only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he?
Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired.
So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. We heard several of those bastards, though.
Yeah, we did.
Pew 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 pew.
Man, I really want
Pew,
to
pew, 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 pew.
Pew pew.
The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line.
Poor
I said
Mr.
that very
Windibank.
northernly. The chalk
He was
line.
a nice old man.
Chalk line is how I wanted to say that.
Well, he was shot just once to the heart.
That's
And
familiar.
you're too blank.
You give love a bad name. Most likely the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing.
This must be his blood, then. you want to shoot the blood iris? Will that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to ask at such a wretched time, Iris. I wonder if perhaps.
Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action.
You said blue.
Blue.
Dabba dee dabba da.
Repression Gal Extraordinaire is on the case. Woo!
So
Me too.
now we know the color. Now we know the color the chemical turns when it reacts with Mr. Windibank's blood. Sorry, the blood is making me nervous.
Ugh.
And it doesn't matter our analysis of the bloodstain we found in the main shop.
No, but let's add the sample to the others we've already collected anyway.
The blood samples
Blood.
portfolio has been updated.
Blood,
We just carry blood
blood.
around.
gallons
Gallons of the stuff.
Give them all that they can drink and it will never be enough. All right, now what's up? So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Pshaw! You've got eyes, haven't you? Use them!
Pshaw!
Pshaw!
Pish
It
posh
is what it-
even.
It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Iris, could you lend me a hand?
So, Grexy, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Oh yes, your ladyship, do allow me to humbly explain. Last night, at shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. The one and only door to this storeroom was found locked from the inside.
I just pictured him
such a
doing little
good
jazz
sprite.
hands, like. It's
The
found
one
locked
and
on the
only.
inside.
Pshaw!
So it was locked from the inside.
The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officers doing?
Sorry, I got distracted because I was thinking about how he looks like a thumb.
Yeah.
You're right, but mean.
He's a cute thumb. Look
He is
at
a cute
him.
thumb. He's a lovely little thumb.
Look at him.
Quite right, ma'am, quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in, as humbly as possible.
The door's just like in splinters.
Yeah, as humbly as
Oh.
possible. You're cops. That's not very humble, is it?
Yeah.
No!
Sorry, I'm just thinking of Ren, the fucking part of Yakuza 6 I got to earlier today where, like, they're having, like, a serious conversation and there's just pieces of doors shattered everywhere. That's what this is. I just, oh, okay.
Oh.
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, thuswise.
Did
We
you
all read that
say
wrong,
something
We all read that
else?
wrong.
Yeah, I also,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We all read that wrong. Great. Glad to know we're on the same page, guys.
And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child.
Jesus.
I'm extremely
Ginny?
classist.
She's my friend, you know, Inspector.
Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world.
I mean, she's still alive, you know. Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious.
And I'm afraid to say, she had the gun that was used in her hand.
Still losing it over here.
No!
What was on the floor?
Is what?
You heard me?
Is what?
Presumably, it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now.
In a pocket, we found the key to the door as well.
What? The key to the storeroom?
And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector?
Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding.
Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. Anyway, what about Daddy?
Grexy,
Sorry.
Daddy. Grexy, do you know anything about Herbie? Is the operation finished? Is Herbie alright? Is he?
Well, the thing is,
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time. I opened up the tiny chat to say I would be right back, and then the dialogue came up.
Don't mince your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
Daddy, correct.
No, Daddy! I said Daddy!
No! The operation's done and dusted.
Like Persona baby! Yeah, his ass fucking died. Good luck,
Died.
though.
Good luck, though.
It's just that, well,
Out with it.
Yes, ma'am. They use something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing, renders the whole body insensitive.
He's gotten very mean.
The whole body anesthetized? Is that even possible? It's
means
less
the
deadly than the cure air, don't worry.
It means the operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep.
Definitely chloroform.
Dead to the world.
Goodness. In the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for the tooth extraction.
Remember that shit?
The trouble is, latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning.
I'm talking about gay marriage. You're what?
You're what?
They couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, or so I hear.
Talking about women's suffrage.
Talking about women's suffrage.
Women, am I right? And now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently. He's in a
Oh
coma.
my.
He's in a coma.
No one knows if it's the anesthetic still in his system, or if the bloke's just plain exhausted.
Or if he's just got the EP.
He's just a little EP fella.
He's just
But anyway, all they
Like
can
they
do is
slipped
stand.
into the Irish a little bit.
I know, like, where the fuck did that come from?
Having an
I'm possessing you, lad.
Oh god.
But anyway.
New
Oh,
Yowie
God,
just
it-
dropped.
Horrendous.
But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes around again.
Harry.
Nick Gregson, thank you.
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you.
What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way.
My
My way. Hey, you wanna like look at this gun or something?
Okay, now I will
Look
be
at
right
this
back.
gun.
Look at this gun.
This gun.
Look at this gun.
Can I examine the manuscript? The Hound of the Baskervilles. How did Suzato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me.
Oh, Julie's not here. Sure.
I'm so sorry.
Can I look at the blood?
Rain
What?
for the holiday. My
We're
third favorite holiday.
definitely supposed to show you something, I'm sure. Let's show you this. Inspector, what do you make of this?
Oh, what have we here then? A redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Looks like someone ran out of office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is the ticket for Mr. McGilded's overcoat. The one that little diver turned up with yesterday.
Oh, actually, no, it's not.
He like locked in there. Really? Think you know better than me, do ya?
No, I didn't mean to,
Bruno's right, Gregsy. It isn't the same ticket.
I still love that we're on case 5 and Ryunosuke still doesn't have a full spine. He's not
Nope.
completely ready to throw hands. Phoenix Wright would have thrown hands by now.
It's because Phoenix Wright is more of a bitch.
That's true. That's true. Phoenix Wright was in a position to be more of a cunt.
Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. So, what's all this about then, if I might be so bold as to ask?
This is a second ticket.
Second one.
It seems that Mr. McGilded, in fact, had another article in storage here at Windibanks.
Is that right?
Jesus, what? What? Yes!
I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, good, because he's ever so easy to talk to. Such a cunt.
He loves to just.
He's the
Lock
drama,
in.
and I respect it, but my God. The ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilda's overcoat.
Huh? You mean to tell me? Why did I become Irish?
Yes. There was more than
It's
just the
the
music box
greed.
disc, it seems.
Humph. I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly.
God damn it! We need to commit to the bit every time! Damn it!
Ooh. Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGilda deposited another article here with Mr. Winterbank.
Sorry, I got distracted by the tier list.
I gotta
Hello.
look. I had to read
Hi.
mine.
Everyone else
This is
look
an
at
incredible
this.
thing to come back for.
Julie.
Hi.
Oh,
my
God.
God.
This is so good.
Wait, some of them are like just blank. Is
Oh,
it
I can look
spoilers?
at it! Oh, no, it's blocked out for me, so I can look
I
at
see.
it.
I'm so curious about the full thing.
I'm searching
Yeah.
the full list. Mikotaba, no.
No.
I need to know what the
Phrasing
whole list is,
casually.
though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Van Zieg's
Yeah.
got some weird internal
Yeah.
shit going on, guys. I'm gonna be real.
Van Zieks is straddling the line with the tier he's currently in and the internalized homophobia.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. Listen, man.
He's both.
Listen, man. The church got hands.
The church got hands.
I really hope the person in homophobic homosexual is who I think it is.
Full list here.
Someone,
Oh,
can you
full
send the full list in spoiler chat? Yeah.
Thank
It's-
you.
yeah, it's
Okay.
in the spoiler
I need to
chat.
look at it. I need to look at it right now.
Really
Excuse
Really
me.
good. Really
Hold on,
good.
hold
Thank
on.
you.
Almost there.
While you guys are admiring this, I'm gonna step away now for a second.
Okay.
So have your moment. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's that checks out. Checks out.
Somehow I have liked this Tumblr post before. I have no recollection.
What?
I
That's
guess I've
excellent.
seen this.
Well, of course you would have the last tier.
The last tier is incredible.
That's real to me. That's real.
I was like, I'm not gonna say names because Kate, I may go through.
Yeah,
the
that's
VOD. So
we
I
gotta.
won't say names. But the other one in Settle Internalized Homophobia is like such a galaxy brain take.
It's
really,
real
it's
good.
I
so
like. I
It's
feel like
real
that's like a
good.
you were like analyzing this character to say that.
You understand this character.
I just processed Osanaga. Oh, that's really good.
That tier is real to me.
That tier is so real. That actually, I think that other character in that tier is also in subtle. No, it's not subtle. I think it's just really bad internalized homophobia. I've got thoughts about that character.
God, so good. I want to say words.
I'm gonna type a lot in the spoiler chat later as it's gonna happen.
God, it's so funny.
The casually homophobic tier is also really funny in that, like, I only ever see that character shipped with other women.
Yeah. But also, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's correct. Oh god. I am very excited for when we meet that character.
I love that character so much.
I love that character. It's so hard to not spoil when trying to talk about this tier list. I'm like,
Ren, you
what
can't
can
send
I
me fan art
say?
in the middle of stream.
I'm so
God.
sorry. I opened Twitter and they were just there kissing, and I'm like, Julie needs to see them.
Oh, I care about them so much. Everything is wrong with them.
I hate them so much. I would die for them.
I need them to never see each other again. Well,
Julie!
this is a terrible, terrible problem. You've armed me.
What did you do?
He got me into a ship.
Oh no.
It's really bad.
Oh,
I wasn't even
no.
expecting Julie to get into
You
this
didn't
ship.
expect me to get into that?
I don't know why. I just never expect people to like this ship as much as I do, so I was
fair.
surprised.
That's fair. It's like my favorite one, probably.
Yippee!
Either that or like, it's okay. No, it's Majibako, but like, they're up there. My ship list for Yakuza is always weird.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Hi,
Hi.
Ren sent me fan art.
Anyway, I think I just had to skip through these just auto lines, so just as a result.
Hold on. I stream. Sorry, I'm looking at the tier list.
Well, according to the details on this ticket,
What are we doing?
Water!
Water.
according to the details on this ticket, I need to drink this water. Mr. McGilda deposited another article here with Mr. Winterbank.
Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it?
That's what they called me in college.
They called you what?
Don't worry about it.
Do you have any idea where it is, Grexy? Any
I went-
idea at all?
As I went to shift tabs back to the stream, I like rolled fast and zoomed really close in just the text box that says straight but definitely kissed that other guy at least.
It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilded. It could be an important clue.
Well, yes, I suppose it could be.
Absolutely, Ghostwires. That's real to me.
So true. She needs to have things that like are a complete mess because she's like too perfect. Always.
Please, stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes all full of hope and expectation.
Quit looking at me with your Hatsune Miku eyes.
It's too much pressure. I'll go barking.
Then bark.
Ruff.
Woof woof.
Thank
Thank you.
This is the sprite animation he's doing right now.
It's really
So-
doing
Chat,
Do
you
that
guys
ADR,
experienced
Ren.
that like I did, right? We all experienced that the same
we
way.
all
Good.
we all heard sounds. We all heard sounds.
Okay, good. We all had that at the same time. This is no time for dog impressions, Inspector.
I loved hearing Ren and I realize that for
That's enough sauce from you, Sunshine.
oh god.
There is one thing that springs to mind.
Oh, I take mental note of the amount of times characters are compared to dogs in this game constantly.
That
According to
it's at least one for Kazuma. It's at least one for Rinosuke. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's at least twice for Gregson now.
There will be many, many more.
Good.
Trust me. You don't even know why I keep note of that yet.
Dog.
There's a reason.
According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, of course. Articles are only held for 2 months.
So, small box will no longer be in here then.
That's right. It's been forfeited.
Which means it could be on the shelves in front of the shop where the forfeited items are offered for sale.
Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once, and not because I just want that cool hat.
Or the horse.
You're wasting your time.
Oh,
He already owns the horse. Gregson's already taking it home.
I already bought that horse second I laid eyes on that bag.
I love the adventure of the Silver Blaze.
There are dozens of little boxes out there. Hundreds, even. We can't possibly know which one might have been Mr. McGilded's. Or just McGilded's, I don't know why. You got a little formal with that. That information's
Sorry, I
not
need to
written in the
finish my
ledger.
It's because of McGregson.
Toxic
We had
Yowie.
one very awkward night.
Who's got the
Now
button?
we don't
I don't. Who
I
has
don't wanna talk
nitro?
about it.
Oh, I have it for like another hour. Hold on, where is
Ooh.
it? Where is it? Where is it?
You can do it.
11-11, make a wish.
I like toxic Yowie.
Timing was excellent.
I really should just start holding these calls in the server so I can access these noises.
Yeah.
Or I could do it the hard way, and I'm probably gonna end up doing it the hard way. Anyway,
Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case.
Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure.
It makes me laugh every time.
This
is
is funny.
getting
He's
old.
just
He's so jolly.
Jolly.
He's quite jolly.
Jolly, you say.
and festive.
hey, speaking of, dead boyfriends. Inspector Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this, do you think?
Why did dead mom immediately pop into my head when you said dead boyfriend? I
Dead
was
mom.
dead boyfriend.
Dead Guy 2!
Dead Guy
Except
2,
this time
Electric
it's about
Boogaloo.
Kazuma.
We don't tend to share sunshine, not with the general public.
Ugh.
In that case, Gregsy, how about some herbal tea?
Glug, glug, glug,
Oh, they say
glug.
herbal.
No, don't hold it. It doesn't do
Herbal tea.
No, Gregson.
No, Gregson, don't hold it.
They did not animate the Adam's apple moving. That's what's freaking me out the most.
Oh, lovely. Very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship.
You don't mind sharing
Short
that,
on the
then?
animation.
Anyway,
Crayons.
let's go poke and prod.
She's not. Oh, she's the singer.
She's the singer. I'm
Real.
telling you! Dead Guy 2, a generation back. I would love to examine all the little boxes.
yes. This is where all the items that have been forfeited by their original owners are offered for sale.
That's right. They've all got little price labels on them. But there are so many.
I wonder if the small box this ticket was for is still on the shelf somewhere. The box that McGilda deposited here just over 2 months ago.
Even if it were, finding it promises to be very troublesome indeed.
There are so many boxes. It could be any one of them.
Mr. Sholm said that a pawnbroker's was the safest place to store anything, more secure than a bank's vault. So perhaps the small box of Mr. McGilded's contains something of very great value.
Well, if that's the case, he'd probably have kept it locked.
So then we need to find every box with a lock and break them all open!
If there is a key,
If there's a key,
there must
then
be
there must also be
a lock.
That sort of misconduct would get you arrested. I won't let that happen.
That's what happens when you reference the CW Supernatural in the year 2024.
Right.
Oh, this takes me back. It's been some time since I saw Dasan last threw me.
I forgot she can throw you in here.
We deserved it that
I
time.
deserved that.
We deserved it.
Do you get for referencing Supernatural in this?
For the year of our Lord 1899. Okay. 3 golden balls.
What is he looking at? What did we click on?
He was
I
looking
see
at
it.
3
Oh,
golden
that's what we're doing.
balls.
I
I got
Three golden
distracted.
balls.
Apologies.
3 golden
I
balls.
also was thinking that.
That's right, 3 golden balls. That sign shows the shop is a pawnbrokery. A bit like your armband shows you're a defense lawyer.
And what's the significance of the 3 golden balls? Does it have some special meaning?
I expect Harley would like to answer that question when he's back from hospital.
Hello?
You mean you don't know?
I don't think I've ever gotten that.
2 men opened this store. One of them had a major accident. We called him the Cyclops.
Look, Reno, the horse is still there.
Fuck! Yes!
Bruno.
Yes!
The horse is here.
Reno,
So
the horse is
threatening.
here.
That's so. The horse is here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. How? Okay. Did I fucking miss something back there?
This
not
one
supposed to
is
do
like.
I
you have to
have the
present
guide
something,
pulled
I
up.
think.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
Something.
distinctly remember getting stuck on this bit.
I get stuck on this one a lot. I think it's present to Greg's.
Yeah.
I did.
I think there's an. I don't.
I have to
Even
look
now, I
at
don't
that.
remember specifically what it is. I remember
Look
I
at
got
this.
stuck here for a
I
while.
remember getting stuck here. I can't remember what it is. I just.
I
did
can't
it.
remember.
Did you
either.
fully examine the white cat photograph, right?
Both of-
I guess maybe I have to do it a second time.
Maybe.
I
It might be
mean, I
because
just don't
it says
remember
white
if you
cat
did.
photograph.
That's true. It does still say white cat photograph. This is the ticket that Gina brought in here yesterday.
Yes. Having been entrusted to her by Mr. McGilded 2 months ago. Earlier, what? Article deposited, 1 gentleman's overcoat.
And the other redemption ticket was in the pocket of that coat.
Yes. For a small box deposited 2 days before the omnibus incident.
Could that have anything to do with all this?
I don't
I don't know. You're the one with the fucking.
know. I don't have it open. Random.
Okay, you did that. You. Photograph. Grab.
Do I?
We showed him. We showed him the. Did we presented the pawnbroker's ticket here already because that did the whole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the crossing your eyes.
And we
Because
did
that got us
everything
back
there.
to find the box.
Okay, then we should be good to move somewhere.
Okay. Also, it'll tell you.
Where
it
we should
tells
go.
You, yeah, the dialogue if you hover over where we were. If you let your concentration slip, you might miss what people
Oh, it's talk to people, dipshit.
talk to people.
I love you, Iris. Oh, probably this guy.
It might be Iris, honestly.
Oh yeah.
It might be.
maybe-
All right.
She might have
fine.
gotten a new dialogue option. We didn't.
I'm still looking at that Yowie.
I'm still. God, it's so important.
Oh, I believe it.
You've been what?
You heard me.
Why can't I
I'm
skip
once
this
again
dialogue?
covering Iris's ears.
Hard
9 to
work,
10
hardly
years
working.
old.
There you go.
All right, let's try going to prison.
Oh.
Okay. Let's try going to the hospital.
Isn't here.
And Gina
I
isn't
think I
here.
think we missed something in pawnbrokery because the only
think
place
so.
we should have somewhere to go to is the prison.
I think we missed.
All right.
Yeah.
We
I'm
probably
trying to figure
did.
out.
Go in the storeroom.
Kate, I
clicked the-
remember
did
being
you-
stuck here for the longest
I remember
time.
being
I
stuck
also
here
got
and
stuck
being,
here.
like,
You clicked
really...
the blood print, right? On the photograph?
Oh, on the first one, yeah. Sorry, it was the other one. This is gonna happen a lot. Blood.
Blood.
Isn't that over? I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here.
I have noticed.
The red.
What? I feel like it's supposed to be the other way. I think it's... Oh,
The red smear, you mean? Yes.
What?
It looks like blood, doesn't it?
Okay.
I wondered if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case,
Yes, we need Iris.
Oh.
we should show this to her
Oh.
before we forget.
There
it
we
is.
go.
There we go.
I
we
remember it being difficult to find like in
Fuck you mean
guide,
if.
too.
There we go. There we go.
Jesus. Okay. Back to the main pawnbroker.
Back. They both underestimated each other's eyesight.
I don't know if you've noticed.
I mean, if.
Oh shit. Nope.
There's also an ongoing bit of they'll both like skirt around things and the British people won't.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like blood.
Case in point. I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather.
And why do you know?
Sexy.
Well, don't worry, Runo. I don't know what that meant. You can leave the rest to me.
It's Hecate. I wonder if I have enough leather. I miss Stray Gods every day of my life.
This is a good game.
It's a good game.
It is good.
Look at that.
Apple. Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it?
It's a color unlike any seen on Earth.
Your color is unlike any seen on this earth.
Mm.
Fucking love that relationship.
Summer, I don't know if you've noticed the giant red stop sign on the corner of this road.
Yes, I have Susato-san. Have you noticed the cars going through this intersection?
Yes, I have, Naruhodo-sama. I think perhaps we should stop.
That sounds good, yeah.
Great job.
You're out of line. Well, I keep skipping when I go off the window!
Naruhodo-san, I don't know if you've seen the dialogue box floating in front of me.
I haven't, you're right.
We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue. Oh. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point. These colors, unlike any other scene.
These colors, unlike any seen on Earth. Well, this particular stain of blood.
Do you know whose blood this is?
I zoned. I was gone.
I don't
MJ left.
think what this is. Oh.
It's me. I'm in your walls.
It's me. Hi.
That's us. Sorry. We're
Yeah,
chilling.
sorry about that.
Whoops.
You were too nervous to knock.
I know.
I don't think we know.
No idea.
Pretty sure we don't know.
How could I? We don't have a known sample of the same color. Without that, it's impossible to know.
Oh!
What?
Oh, how very interesting. Oh, how very vexing. Jesus.
I guess.
That is vexing.
That is vexing. Thank you, Soling Smash 91 for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay.
I wonder who that is.
I wonder who that is.
Wow.
What?
This vexes me.
Well, it's true that the color doesn't help us. But what about considering how the mark came to be there in the first place?
Ah, boo.
Boo.
Happens to the best of us.
Valid.
You might have an idea about that. You, Runo?
Mightn't.
Might.
Not if you keep staring at me like that, no.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Well, this particular stain of blood.
Oh, you had an idea, haven't you? You have this in mind. Do you know whose
Whoa!
blood this is?
Yes, I have an idea whose blood this is.
Yay!
Not from the color it turned, but with a little deduction. Good job, Bruno!
That's right. I think it's
Who's a
clear.
good boy?
I think it's pink.
Who's a good puzzle boy? Who's a good little puzzle boy?
That's a good little puzzle boy. Oh, look at you.
I'm a good little puzzle boy.
I'm a
Iris,
good little puzzle boy.
you know as well.
Damn, it does feel good on this side of it.
You first, Runo. Who do you think it belongs to?
It's literally like talking to a baby. This is so funny.
All right, I believe that this is the blood of Thrice fired
Oh yeah.
Mason.
Yeah. Me spacing the fuck out the whole time.
Thrice
Yeah.
fired Mason.
You were telling me a thrice fired this Mason?
You don't sound very sure of yourself, the way you trailed off there.
Well,
Mason
it
got
was-
fired thrice.
2 months ago now, that case.
Who's gonna give Mason a job now?
Don't call me out like this, Max. God damn it.
Good boy, Runa.
Who's a good boy?
Don't do this to me right now. And of course, I'd never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. Buena! He was definitely thrice fired, though. If you know what I
I
mean.
heard him 3 times.
The victim of the omnibus case. Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago.
I love this music. Yes, I think it was.
They don't use it.
Gina brought this ticket here to Windibanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time.
So it's a smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago.
Something else is coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
Man, he just keeps coming back.
Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach?
I swear he's had more flashback lines than like he actually had lines in that case. Like
It's because of St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
It's specifically for Strongheart. He loves this holiday.
It's my third favorite day. It makes me feel jolly.
I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. I'd have to set up a fucking pole real quick. It certainly does look like a leather-gloved thumbprint, Bismarck.
McGilded, my beloved Jen. Next.
But we know that Mr. McGilded
Real.
had no injuries at the time anywhere on his body. From which we can conclude
So sure, yes.
that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Sorry, I'm sorry. I hate the way this fucking controls.
No, I do that.
you sound just like Mr. Sholmes.
Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope.
Yes, so true, Max.
Yes, I think you're right, Runo.
Kitagawa also did some ghost. I sure is buffering. There we go.
Very well. Let's make a note of this.
The details of the pawnbroker sticker for the code have been updated in the court record.
Everything
Everything
right
about
in the
everything
record
is just
so
like
bad.
struggling right now.
I
The
found
poll's
that, like,
trying
Suzato
so hard.
Suzato animations just slow everything down.
Dong.
No.
Dong.
Dong?
Dong, dong, dong.
I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windibank set such a wicked trap? A dong? I'm 10.
I doubt he said it to scare anyone. Also, there's your poll.
God.
Hold on, I have to answer the poll.
I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry.
MJ.
I'm sorry.
That was real good.
Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit.
Oh?
Max, why would you think any
No.
of us on stream would be the responsible ones in the?
Max, I'm telling you, you are the responsible one. Max is like, do I have to come in there?
I feel like I am sometimes the responsible one unless we're playing this game, and then I am not
And then
at all.
Everything's up
Yeah.
Yeah. I apologize.
I don't.
Don't make me turn this omnibus around.
Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind. One more time.
If you change your mind.
Don't you remember, Runo?
You're good, Max.
You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer.
Really? Did I say that?
Yes.
You did.
That was irresponsible of me.
ADHD king.
Easy king!
The
Go
deadline for
fucking
submitting
Fagor.
the deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching.
In that case, we'd better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. Bye, boys!
I wonder if we should go to
Goodbye,
the
boys.
Bye, boys! th of April, 5:41 p.m. Local prison, cell 13. Ah, Gina. Good. You're back.
Ah!
The police must have finished questioning her then.
Oh, how was it, Ginny? Was it awful?
Should I give this to Ren?
I was thinking, like...
Oh, do you want me to?
You wanna?
You wanna?
Solitary Cell 13. Sorry.
Oh, didn't bother me.
Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windibanks.
Oh, right.
It's gonna be real funny if she stops talking again.
Again, the greatest opportunity. Damn it.
Nope. Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy.
Alright, I'll bite.
What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying. That I did it.
Gina, we came to ask you for your final decision.
What decision?
About tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you, or not?
I'll submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you.
Right. I see.
Hi.
Hi.
She's really lost all her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear.
Oh, I was like, are we gonna see our boyfriend?
I was, yeah, literally, I was
And then
waiting
we
for it. Flashback. It's the gif of being haunted by visions, but it's just Kazuma just, ah!
Oh, alright then. Blimey, give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So come on then, fill us in. Who done it?
Unfortunately, we don't know that yet.
You don't say.
We don't know yet, Gina. But Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime.
And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish.
Oh yeah? Like what?
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
And
What's
the-
a cell?
And the mentos
Like
may
this
be the
cell that I'm in?
powerhouse.
That's just maybe the powerhouse of everyone's
Everyone's
minds. Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know now why you broke into Windibanks that night. Looks like I'm gonna have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason and thrust it in Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. Wow, the Cosmo's really
Oh.
peeking out of him today, my god.
Oh, what's
There's the
Oh.
crunch.
Did Cosma Did Cosmo crash my stream?
Cosmo's ghost tricking the fucking microphone right now.
Maybe.
Oh,
Science
for fuck's
rules.
sake!
Crunchless.
Crunchless.
Crunchless? Crunchless?
Creamy.
No.
That-
What's the opposite of crunchy peanut butter? Creamy peanut butter.
I know where the logic was, but
yeah, I heard that.
Think about what you said.
I
Wait,
never think
I
about
wait.
what I say.
I got this.
I just
Hold on.
say it.
Hold on.
Sounds
I got this. I got this. Ready?
Pee-hoo peanut. Ah. Baker
Hi,
Street.
again.
sorry, I had to move out of the space.
It was pleasant music to switch to.
Anyway, about your rep.
Maiden. In a terrible amount of word association.
Association. I said.
Sorry,
Say
just,
it again.
now I'm just thinking about one, Baroque Van Zeeks is maidenless, but two, I'm just thinking of him just being like, you're maidenless.
Mate, like with such
Hilarious.
disdain.
Creamy.
Maidenless.
Creamy is the worst part.
That is the worst part of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doing his
Thank
doing his little
you.
point. Objection, Your Honor. The defense is maidenless.
Sometimes it is
Reno's
not our
gay.
turn to
Creamy.
talk.
We already have the representation papers and other documents we need.
All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk. Clark. That word's Clark.
The Clark.
The Clark.
Maybe for a lark. That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow. Mr. Electric. Kill him.
So good sweep.
Sorry.
I'm a good boy.
Red, I just processed the fucking captions on the artist you sent me. They've been using a fucking giraffe because Keaton.
Yeah.
I just realized that. I was like, why the fuck are they using a giraffe? Sorry, Japanese puns exist.
Nah, don't bother.
That's me, Ginny.
Rip them up and chuck them, would ya? Them representation papers or whatever they're called. This tell ain't fancy enough to have a bin.
So, what'll you do in court tomorrow?
I'll be fine on me own.
I don't think you will be.
Is that a threat?
That
Look,
was a
it
threat.
don't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
I know it's gonna happen. Try to go to bed.
It
with fear,
is
very
what it
fat, like a
is.
freak. This is one stubborn pickpocket. My god. Got possessed for a minute. Anyway. About the blood or whatever. These
things
things
do happen.
do happen.
These things do happen.
If these things continue to happen, this thing will not happen. We've come full circle back to family. Welfare.
I know. I let you down. I've been a fool to myself.
Do you see this pawnbroker's ticket, Gina? The one you took to Windibanks. It's the one you took to Windibanks, isn't it? The one for that black overcoat that you're wearing now.
Huh? What? That? I don't know. They all look the same to me, those tickets.
What's appling and fruits?
Hey, what's happening, fruits?
Gosh.
Surely not. Well, this one has. Yeah, wait.
Wait.
Well, this one has a very obvious mark on it. That would appear to be blood. Does that ring any bells?
I don't know. It all looks the same to me. Blood.
And they all sound the same to me, these answers. Suspicious. What the fuck do you... Do you want the blood? Here, Gina, look at this. No!
No, Tar.
I wasn't saying you could have it.
Oh, weren't ya?
But when someone says I can have stuff, it makes me want it. See?
No,
No,
since I've
I
made a
s-
mistake of some kind.
I sense I made a mistake.
So you better hand it over now.
No, I'm not giving it to you. You said you needed evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have another thing?
I have the manuscript and I have the rep papers. Let's go the manuscript, I guess.
Mantle script or what?
Oh, music stop. That's a good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
Real.
Real and true. We found this in Mr. Winnebank's
Yippee.
storeroom. I'm sorry, I talked over that. You want to give us that again?
Yippee!
Thank you. The manuscript of Iris's latest story.
Ah! Oh. Right. Well, that's good then.
Curiously, the storeroom at Winnebank showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like, with one exception. The box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it?
Ah! Theme.
Why don't you tell us what happened? Please. I'm gonna sound like such a fool. Whose theme did you say this was?
This is one of Sholm's.
That's what I thought. Because this sounds like it has the fucking violin line I don't shut up about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. This Baskerville's story, it's the latest Sholmes adventure, right? But it ain't been printed yet. So I figured it's gotta be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right?
Oh, yes. At least £5,000.
What?
So you intended to sell Iris's manuscript, did you?
My manuscript.
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 That's what I call my testosterone prescription.
No, Ginny, how could you?
What? Wait, no! Hang on! Of course I wasn't gonna sell it! All I wanted to do was find out if the mental script, or whatever you call it, really was there or not. That's the only reason I was in the place.
For Iris's sake. Isn't that right?
We knew why you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did.
But
I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it.
well,
When I saw the I almost said mantle script. Oh my god. When I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you'd said the night before.
It's fun to say mantle script, unfortunately.
Man-
mantle
understand
script.
Mantle
Yes.
script or whatever.
Now I'm gonna do every line of this through flashback instead.
Granum's do a lot worse than that. Believe me. Bare-faced liars, the lot of them. You just ain't realised it yet. I'm telling ya, that mantle script ain't at Winterbanks. You'd soon see it if you had a look.
So cold. The witnesses! Run!
Oh, should
Oh.
I?
You could do this for the flashback.
Sure.
it.
If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean, that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript. Oh my god, I almost did it too. My manuscript somewhere. Manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. My manty!
My manty.
Minty script.
My manty is what I'm gonna call my testosterone if I ever start going on it.
Oh, Ginny, that was so sweet of you.
Alright, alright. I'll tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris.
Max, when I fucking get you. No.
It weren't because of Iris. It's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all.
You wanted to know if Mr. Sholmes was being honest. If he'd really deposited the manuscript at Windybank.
It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father.
Okay.
There are too many jokes to make, and it feels wrong at this moment in time.
MJ, you
Iris-
have access to a button right now in my server.
Yeah.
Would you kindly
hold
press
on.
it?
Yeah, hold on.
This is all about my dad!
Thank you.
Great.
But Iris's lot ain't like mine. She got her dad, only she can't see him. And I reckon that's gotta be harder. We buffered.
I never knew my father.
That's why she writes the stories. About her dad, really.
Yeah, Susato's theme for this part is cruel.
It's really mean. That's what it sounded like to me, anyway. Last night, when I was listening to what you were saying.
Stories about Daddy?
You mean they're not the adventures of a great detective, so much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner?
Well, that's how I see it, yeah.
And that's the correct fucking read on the Sherlock Holmes books, god damn it.
So true. God.
So true.
You're so thoughtful and so kind, Ginny.
He is lost without his Boswell, damn it. Sorry, Susato jumped out.
Yes. And we never thought any differently, did we?
Look, give it a rest, will ya? I hate all this chummy nonsense. Do you hear it? I hate it. I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work. 'Cause if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarpa.
I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat are some very suspicious red stains.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now. I feel so vindicated.
I totally forgot about that part.
I didn't.
Gina? Do you see this pawnbroker's ticket, Gina? It's the one you took to Windybanks, isn't it? The one for that black overcoat that you're wearing now?
What? That? I don't know.
Did the entire camera just shift slightly?
Me? They all look the same to me, those tickets.
Surely not. Well, this one has a very obvious mark on it that would appear to be blood. Does that ring any bells?
I don't know. It all looks the same to me, blood.
They all sound the same to me, these answers. God damn it. Do you want the blood? Do you want the blood briefcase? Will that help? Those stains on the sleeve of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet.
What?
Blood, Mr. Naruhodo.
You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So could it be blood that splattered from Mr. Windibank when he was shot last night?
Let's not beat around the bush here. This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else.
Take it easy, Iris.
Don't move, Ginny. I'm going to shoot.
You're so funny.
Pew pew.
Pink.
Hers fucking kills Gina.
Oh.
Oh my.
What the fuck? Forget the sleeves. The whole coat is covered in blood. Of course. The black color of the fabric was masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now. Everyone go play Ghost Trick.
Real. Also, that is a fuck ton of blood. So much blood.
And the blood has reacted with the chemical to turn a purple color, to turn an purple color.
Oh.
Which matches the sample. Nope, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly.
Herbal.
Herbal.
Yes. Now let's see. Who had the herbal blood?
Who had
Arid-
who-
Dan?
Why he over?
Yes. Yes, it was the freak maker. Mr.
Was it?
Mason.
What did you say?
I said Aridin.
Yeah, you were right. And
Yes!
also like.
Oh, let's
Gansey.
go!
There were two of them. But
He was a cunt about it.
He was a cunt about it.
yes, Homestuck. It was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago.
I knew it.
What if it was purple? First
What if it was purple?
What are you all on about? The victim? What do you mean? Oh, Bill.
The fuck is herbal?
It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo.
I'm very
But I
uncomfortable with the energy that we've created in the
I
studio
am
today.
extremely uncomfortable with the energy that we've made in the studio today, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed.
Who shot Mr. Mason?
Who killed
shot?
three
Mr.
fired?
Ma-
Thrice fired mace. Son of a bitch.
Oh, would someone please? Oh no, she would. Ugh. Why am I doing that? Why am I? We're starting that over. I'm good. I'm doing really good today, if you can tell.
You're doing fantastic, sweetie.
Oi! Would someone explain what's going on? Stop telling half a story.
I like that I was going for a Simpsons joke and that just did not land. We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony.
God fucking damn it. Don't make me
Sorry.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Now
Oh
I
my
ask you,
God.
what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand.
Okay.
But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from Mr. Nope. These stains couldn't have arisen from McGilded trying to pull the victim to his feet. Got his ass handed to him in Splatoon. No, if that's what had really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat. The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered all over McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. tried to run from the truth for long enough. But there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded.
There's a lot of sudden music cuts today. Good
Yeah.
lord.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Naruhodo.
That horrible case is solved at last. And I helped the man walk free from that trial. I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen?
Bruno, did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent?
I believed. Or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon.
A weapon?
Before we came to Great Britain, I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson.
You mean Kazuma-sama?
I miss him.
Listen, Ryunosuke. We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Unwavering belief? Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. In any battle, there can be no victory without faith. So, I believe you. Unwaveringly. What's funny, Gina?
Oh, sounds like in the senpai Japan you come from. Everyone must be soft. Well, come on. Look at the mess it's gotten you into, believing in that bog trotter.
Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free.
But at least you've learnt your lesson now, eh? Believing in people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end. Soon as you let down your guard, you've had it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one. Get up by no one.
Gina, may I ask you something?
What?
I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial?
How many times do I have to say it? Rip 'em up and chuck 'em away.
Are you really sure that's what you want?
I bet that's what he wants and all now. Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there.
And I saw her.
It's no time for the monkeys right now.
Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up the garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely.
My brain just fucking registered they're still playing Samurai on a fucking mission.
I've
Sure
been
are.
so aware of it.
Mm-hmm. I just need you to know in the time since Kazuma showed up, I typed a giant fucking chunk of spoilers.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo,
A lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. Gina, let me say it again. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial.
Are you off-baked?
For once, no. Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth.
Seriously, Mr. Naruhodo. Didn't you hear all of what I said before? I'm a born liar. Kids just trip off me tongue. And I'm a diver, don't forget.
I love Amano Jaku, the classic Gumi song that's been covered by countless mobile games. Sorry, shit, that's a born coward, that's not a born liar, damn it.
I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you into all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it.
Gina. I do understand why you choose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize.
What do you mean?
The world we live in is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down.
It's true that I'm just a student of law, and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. But I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side.
What do you expect me to say to that?
You don't have to say anything. Just sign. Oh, me too, girlie, me too!
Gina.
Then it's decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully.
Do what you like. You Eastern lot are... I don't know what you are. I don't get ya.
Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. She'd never admit it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out alright in the end. I think. You're gonna say it. You're gonna say it. Oh, thank God.
Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice.
Miss Susato?
Somebody is there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before.
What?
I know who it is.
Think
Is
I
it-
know?
Is it me or is it Ren?
It's Ren.
Okay. Then I know who it is.
Yeah.
Blimey, you're sharp, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gregsy.
I knew it'd be one of those detective cunts, I just didn't know which.
I suppose you were using one of these mystic Japanese arts, like the art of stealth I've heard so much of.
Love
God
the
damn
implication
it,
that
man.
stealth does not exist.
If anyone was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector.
Us Brits aren't stealthy.
Us Brits very loudly announce ourselves every opportunity. Oh God.
Do you want me to?
Oh.
I can.
You can take her back
Okay.
if you want.
Grexy!
Oh dear me, I am most terribly sorry, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you.
How long have you been listening in on our conversation?
Good grief, listening in? No.
Yada yada.
I was about to say that was why I paused.
Every time it gets me.
I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave even though it was after hours. I assure you, your ladyship, I only just arrived this very minute, not a moment earlier. That's all it is. Nothing untoward, nothing at all.
I love Gregson.
After hours. Is it that late already?
So then, I'll humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship. Ta-ta! Toodaloo, cheerio, all the best, bye and bye.
That's a
love
lot of
him.
farewells, and not one of them appropriate for her ladyship.
Oh, but I wanted to have a chat.
I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute.
Oh, I see. That's a shame.
If I don't get this emergency at the Supreme Court dealt with sharpish, Lord Strongheart will, well...
Emergency?
Lord Strongheart.
Yeah.
Nothing! Forget I said anything. Anyway, I'm off.
All right, Grexy, if you have to. But let's chat soon.
Delighted, charmed, can't wait, if you please, my pleasure.
That's a lot of pleasantries, and not one of them sounded sincere.
Evaporates.
Grexy's so funny. He says such silly things.
It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court.
My silly rabbit, does he call you that?
No.
No.
I must attend the court.
Hello.
Yeah.
I must attend the court clerk's office now before.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Mr. Zato.
Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Nutter. I shall meet you there later.
No, you missed the Susagina conversation.
No.
I think not enough people talk about Susagina in general, and also the fact
It's
that
cute.
Susato spends her last day in the country just doing every power to help.
Yeah.
And so, our investigation came to an end. Susato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day. And then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Susato-san would be leaving. Leaving Britain and making her way back to Japan.
Oh god, is this conversation now?
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh god, this
Oh,
conversation
God.
is now. Excuse me, I'm throwing my phone over there.
Oh.
Oh, we gotta lock in. All right, I see what's happening.
Oh,
Are we locking in, Julie?
oh yeah.
16th of April, 11:13 p.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy.
Naruhodo-san. It's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted.
What about you, Susato-san? Today's been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes, Gina was arrested, and all on the back of the news that her father has fallen ill and she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon.
Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a yet I seem unable to find the words to express any of them.
I know exactly what you mean.
Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow.
One final task? Give you a big ol' hug.
God, I wish.
It's just 2 months since we arrived in London. We've managed to establish this office. It was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regret.
I'm so sorry, Susato-san. Max, are you leaving
Good
right
night,
now?
Max.
Night, Max.
Night, Max.
It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts.
I know we've only been here a short time, but in my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel I've learned something.
And what would that be?
It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities.
Facets.
Think of it like a mask you wear in society. And like a jewel, the light plays off them in complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. But we see only a small number of the total facets, and what is illuminated is only a part of the whole story. What lies in the shadows? What are those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on for as long as we live.
So true.
So true, Bestie.
So true.
Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to so much. But I keep hoping that one day it will all become clear. That all the facets will be illuminated, and I'll finally understand how everything fits together.
Naruhodo-san.
I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark.
It's amazing to think it's just been 2 months. You've grown so much.
Sorry? Of what?
Oh, no, it was nothing. Unimportant.
Do you know what time you'll leave London in the morning?
Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I shall be leaving here at 4 a.m.
Naruhodo. Well, I'll escort you to the station.
Absolutely not.
Sorry?
I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow.
Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but
Every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible. Even though, like me, I'm sure you will find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try.
you do realize, Susato, this will be the second time that a friend leaves me while I'm sleeping. You get that, right? Like, you get that, right? You get that, right? Like, that's...
I'm normal.
Like, you get that, right? Like... I mean, really, we can... If we count Gina, that'll be the third time. And now Iris has that feeling as well. And we just had this whole monologue about keeping our eyes open to the truth of people, and you're leaving... I'm gonna keep that in the back pocket. I'm keeping that in the back pocket. You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean?
Oh my, I nearly forgot. Please, I want you to have this.
What is that? Some huge bundle of documents.
It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus.
The Gilded case.
Seems to me that this case of Mr. Winterbank's murder, of which Gina is accused, very much tied up with that omnibus, in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case.
With everything else she's had to think about, Susato-san still managed to do this. And all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting.
It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina.
Thank you so much, Susato-san. I will do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world.
Well, that's extremely flattering. I'm sorry to... I've been a complete failure.
Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there.
Oh! Ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself.
What do you mean? What do you mean you haven't been a failure? You've been great.
Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room.
Susato-san, I
wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night.
Wait! There's something I need to say. What was that?
A secret technique of mine. The Susato shutdown.
Shutdown!
Please, I implore you. We have to voice our goodbyes. I won't be able to hold back my tears.
It's just out of his heart. It truly had been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us, and learning the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted. And yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes. And as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind. Eventually, my fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep. We're doing great. We're doing great, folks. Thank you, Stretch, I guess. Thank you,
Oh
Max.
god,
Jesus.
okay, we're gonna need it.
Oh my god.
You gotta keep going a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Water. MJ, Ren, how are you guys holding up?
That was sad.
That was sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not done. There is
We're still not.
You guys got to watch
Yeah.
Kate cry in person this time. Congratulations.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yippee!
I've said before that there is a thing that makes me cry more than anything else in this game, which I really am for this game and this entire bit of
You know it's real when there's hesitation to click to the next line of dialogue because I know the sprite's gonna go away.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
17th of April. The small hours at St. Center's Hospital, Ward 3. I'm
I think it's
assuming
you,
that's
Kate.
me.
Yeah.
Yes, I quite understand. That is a great weight off my mind. Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we have discussed.
Thank you so much. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Shaw.
On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed. My dear madam.
Same.
Hee hee hoo hoo. For like 2 reasons.
No, I'm not reading that. I don't see it.
That's a next week problem.
I don't see it. I don't see it. It doesn't count if I don't see it.
It's fine.
Covered in blood. Yippee!
Yippee! Yippee!
I'm extremely normal about Suzato Mikotoba.
Does someone else want to take the outro? I don't know if I fucking can right now.
Oh god, how to outro?
What's coming up this
me
week?
and MJ will do it.
Yeah,
we'll
you
tag
guys do it.
team
You
it,
guys
Ren.
do it.
So what's Kate got coming up this week? We got what's today? It's Sunday. Tuesday, yours truly and Kate will be back with some Sam and Max. Always a pleasure, those funky guys.
Always fun. And Thursday, we've got a new stream, Baldur's Gate with Nav at 2 p.m. Yippee! Yippee! And then Friday, they're all back with Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney,
And
you
he's
good
doing
friend
fine.
Max, you good friend Jack, you good friend Kate. And then Saturday?
Persona 3.
Yeah!
Persona.
It's Tartarus. Yep. And then
The
Sunday.
third one!
Yeah, the third one. Tartar. Yeah, I already said that. Sunday, we're back here with this.
And there will be no crying.
Well,
Well,
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't actually know if there's anything specific part that will tell us, but
Depends on what we get to, I guess.
yeah, I don't know.
That's so concerning.
You will cry again in this case.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I'll cry as well.
figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh god. That part.
Yeah.
What do you mean that part?
Don't worry about it.
it.
And
Don't worry about it. I will
Hey.
probably also.
hey, Ren, where can you check out Kate?
Where can you check out Kate? Where can't you check out Kate? You can check out Kate on Kate's you can I'm trying to look up because I don't remember your username and everything. You can follow.
We know our friend.
Give me a hot sec. I'm clicking the link tree. All right.
I'm clicking a link tree.
You
Thank
can
you,
check
Max.
out Kate. Yeah, what? You can check out Katie 100 Catherine on YouTube. You can check
They've got a card.
yeah, you got a card. Max is probably sending those good links in the
Yeah.
Yeah, just go to the it's easier than just list them all. Just click on that
commands
bad
are the
boy.
ones that are listed, guys.
Kate's got a Twitter. Too.
That's you know where that
Cool.
is on the link tree.
That's so true.
Good
So
lord.
true, Ren.
I'll set up those other commands after you're trying. You're don't cry, please. I don't know if that will work.
I don't think we should be allowed to do this again.
No, you're doing
I
great. You're doing
disagree. I think
great.
it's great.
Yeah, I think this is working.
This is incredible.
Oh god. Okay. I mean, honestly, yeah, you covered all the bases. You got it.
Is there another
I'm
thing?
also
I feel
on
like we missed something.
Ko-fi, coffee, whatever.
Yeah, you wanna give Kate money.
Ooh,
so
Give Kate
bad.
money.
They're over
Uh,
here crying for you. Come on.
For your entertainment.
Boy,
Thank you, Max.
Max,
thank
you're
you,
so
Base
real.
Max.
Max, go to sleep.
Max, go to. You said
Yeah,
you
did
posted
you go to
something an hour
bed?
ago.
Max is actually
Liar,
typing in
liar,
his sleep.
liar, pants on fire.
Ooh.
I hope you're
Got him.
having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. I'm scared for next stream. I truly
Don't worry
am.
about it.
Don't worry
Don't
about
worry
it.
about it.
Don't worry about it.
Dear Lord.
Maxwell, go to bed. And
Max, sleep.
until next time,
Oh my god, go to bed.
go to bed.
Jesus Christ.
If I have to go to bed, so do you. It's the law. It's the rule.
See, the gavel made it.
Yeah. See?
Gavel.
Gavel. Like,
Gavel.
Gavin.
Gavel.
like
Yeah.
Apollo Justice, like apologist who streams
Got
on
him.
Friday. We did it. All right,
We
bye.
did it.
it,
Brought
we
it
did
back.
it, we
Brought it
did
back.
it.
We did it.